Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into DeKalb County High School tonight. The Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats and Wildcats travel to Smithville to take on the Lady Tigers and Tigers of DeKalb County High School. And what, in everybody's mind that's old school, should very well be a district matchup. They've seemed to have been in the same district for 40 years, it seems like, but they're not this year as we get ready for this non-district matchup between DeKalb County and Livingston Academy. Greg Cantor along with Jacob Vincent with you again tonight. And couple of tough losses, Jacob, last night in Watertown for these two Livingston Academy teams. And the boys came out feeling probably pretty good about themselves. The girls, they're probably very disappointed after that loss to Watertown.
Absolutely. Anytime you're held scoreless in a fourth quarter, it's going to leave a sour taste in your mouth, and that is the case for this Livingston Academy squad. It's a team that's playing okay basketball at times. They're playing pretty solid defense. Even last night against Watertown, defensively, were pretty good. Offensively, though, is where it fell short a little bit, and they were up 11 points at one point in that third quarter. Just slips away from them, and then they just weren't able to find the offense. A few too many turnovers down the stretch as well. A little bit careless with the basketball at times, and just weren't able to hit enough shots. So we'll see if they're able to find the right buttons here in this one. Obviously, for Coach Riddle, she has that luxury of going to a lot of different players on the roster here, and you might see maybe a little bit smaller of rotation in this game just to try to find something that's going to stick and get that offense rolling a little bit in this one.
And she had some people come in early that did some good things for her. I thought Chloe Hammock came in and hit a big shot for her. Chloe Dial came in and hit a big shot for her. Just like we talked about, you never know who's going to be the one to do that, but then those players need to kind of string things together, don't they, and more than just one bucket.
Yeah, and that was going to be the struggle coming into this season because you had so many good players the last few years that took the share of the offense. And so you're trying to find who is going to step up and be that leading scorer. Seems like it could be Emma Poston at times. It could be Chloe Jenkins or Cora Copeland down low. And so somebody's going to have to step up and kind of be the alpha on this team and take over this basketball team and be that scoring threat. However, you do have a lot of players that can score the basketball, so you don't want to just obviously have somebody that is a ball hog and take over, but you need somebody, if you need a bucket, you give it to them and they go get a bucket. You need somebody in that sense. So we'll see if somebody's able to kind of step into that role and maybe be pretty confident here against a DeKalb County team that's only got a couple of wins on the year.
Yeah, they're having some issues with turnovers and talking to some people from Smithville. They turn the ball over a whole lot, especially against pressure. So Livingston loves to press. That's going to be the key, I think. That defense, again, they did it well in the first three quarters. Now they need to come out and do it 4 quarters here tonight against DeKalb County.
Yeah, and you mentioned this DeKalb County team, obviously district opponents for the last couple of years against this Livingston Academy squad. Played them last year a couple of times, and Livingston was able to win both those ball games, 50-27 and 59-35. So defensively, very, very good. Obviously, though, the big difference, Ellie Butler played in those ball games, is not here tonight, and that's kind of where the problem lies for this Livingston Academy team offensively. But for this DeKalb County team, mentioned those 2 wins, got to win against Monterey to open up the season, and then FC Boyd Senior Christian down in Warren County, 60-35. They've lost 4 games in a row, but they're not bad losses. A 15-point loss to Smith County, that's a good Smith County team. A 4-point loss to Cannon County, and then obviously played a very good White County team, and then an 8-point loss or 9-point loss against Warren County their last time out on Friday. So have had some close games, just haven't been able to slow down other offenses.
Now Livingston Academy and DeKalb County getting ready to play, and we're getting ready for the national anthem here in Smithville. We'll take this break. We'll come back. We'll get the People's Bank starting lineups, and we'll tell you you're watching high school basketball presented by Overton County Farm Bureau on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
At the Quality Family, we believe care isn't just a service, it's a promise.
Whether you're bouncing back from surgery, navigating a serious illness, or need essential equipment to stay independent,
we provide skilled home health, compassionate hospice, and reliable DME services right where you need them most. At home.
Covering communities in Kentucky and Tennessee, we're in your corner.
The Quality Family. Trusted care right where life happens.
Watson Chevrolet is proud to present the area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Watson Chevy's staff of experts are ready to get you into your next vehicle with unmatched service and knowledge. Stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway and get your vehicle serviced by their highly trained professionals. Right now, you can save money on oil changes, regular maintenance, and battery installation. And remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye. Watson Chevy is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the UCR Media Network.
Overton County Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to serve our community. Christy Key, John Godwin, and Corey Nard are your local auto, home, and life insurance experts. Whatever insurance you need, they will work to find you a solution. Visit them at 7486 Bradford Hicks Drive in Livingston or call them at 931-823-1322. Overton County Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to present Livingston Academy Athletics all year long on UCR.
Mayberry's Furniture has been family-owned and operated since 1946 and is now serving the Upper Cumberland with locations in both Crossville and Cookeville, offering the largest array of solid wood furniture and mattresses in the area. They also provide a best price guarantee and in-house service and delivery. Stop into their 15,000 square foot showroom at 1020 South Willow Avenue in Cookeville to see their selection of Amish solid wood, flex steel, Tempur-Pedic, Sealy Posturepedic, and much more today. Mayberry's Furniture is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the high school football game of the week on the UCR Media Network. The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate proudly presents this home with a great location just off Highway 111 on the south side of Cookeville. This home has just over 2,000 square feet, a 2-car garage, and beautiful hardwood flooring throughout. For more information, visit chadandamycrouch.com or call 931-979-1191. The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Back here in Smithville, time now for the People's Bank and Trust Company starting lineups here with Livingston Academy taking on DeKalb County. First of all, for the homestanding DeKalb County Lady Tigers, 2-6 overall under head coach Brandy Alley. They'll start. Number 4, Chloe Van Branken. She is a senior. Number 13, Brooklyn Fusen, a junior. Number 14, Allie Melton, a senior. Number 22, Jordan Agee, a sophomore. And number 32, Lily Young, a junior for the DeKalb County Lady Tigers. Again, number 4, Chloe Van Branken. Number 13, Brooklyn Fusen. Number 14, Allie Melton. Number 22, Jordan Agee. And number 32, Lily Young, the starting 5 for the Tigers of DeKalb County High School. As the lights go out here in Smithville, always do, and they run through that door at the end of the gym. I've always been impressed by those people that stand there and catch those doors. I wouldn't have the guts to do that. Livingston Academy, coached by longtime head coach Leslie Riddle. She's assisted by Billy Sales and Marley Sales. The Lady Wildcats are 1-7 on the season. They'll start number 2, Cora Copeland. She is a senior. Number 5, Chloe Hammock, a junior. Number 10, Emma Poston, a senior. Number 12, Reese Collins, a sophomore. And number 23, Mila Daly, a senior for the Lady Wildcats of Livingston Academy. Against number 2, Cora Copeland. Number 5, Chloe Hammock. Number 10, Emma Poston. Number 12, Reese Collins. And number 23, Mila Daly, the starting 5 for the Lady Wildcats of Livingston Academy. And that is your People's Bank and Trust Company starting lineup. Brought to you by People's Bank with offices in Livingston, Byrdstown, and Albany, Kentucky. Livingston Academy and DeKalb County. Talk about the atmosphere here. Usually a lot bigger crowd, it seems like, at DeKalb County High School. Not as many people out, so the home field advantage or home court advantage may not be as big tonight for DeKalb County.
Yeah, and this is the DeKalb County team that has struggled a little bit in recent years as well. They're trying to kind of find their way so far this season, and maybe being in that new district will help them out a little bit. We've talked about for 7 AAA, it is not the district you want to be in if you're trying to find your way, and that's where Livingston Academy is kind of at right now. We expect them to be able to find their way as this season goes on, but 7 AAA is a very, very difficult district going into this new district for DeKalb County with Watertown that we saw yesterday, Central Magnet, and then Macon County feels like a more manageable district where they're going to have some opportunities to get some wins in that district. And again, it's another good measuring stick game here for Livingston Academy. You just played Watertown yesterday. Felt like you played a pretty good basketball game, then ultimately fell after being held scoreless in the fourth quarter. Well, this is another possible region tournament matchup where you're going to have to get a win if you want to continue your season.
Cora Copeland to jump against Chloe Van Branken. The lead official steps in. Ball in the air. The tap control by Livingston. Poston will drop it back to Collins to bring it front court. DeKalb County opens in a 2-3 zone. Right wing 3 by Poston. No good. Rebound Van Branken for DeKalb County. Van Branken into the front court, goes left side now as they'll set up against the Livingston matchup zone. Up top, Agee. Agee holding, no, the Lady Wildcats are man-to-man. Right side now to Melton. Melton down low, gets the basketball to Millie Barton, who got the start tonight for DeKalb County. Her jumper's no good, gets her own rebound back up, no good, and the rebound pulled away by Daly for Livingston, and now Poston on the run. Poston back out to Collins. Now Daly against this defense by DeKalb County. Livingston sets up with 4 out. Poston pulls up at the short corner. Shot blocked away by Barton. Rebound loose inside. Copeland finally gets control for Livingston.
Yeah, pretty good defensive play underneath the bottom part of that zone. Able to get a hand on the basketball as Poston trying to go up inside.
Daly at the free throw line. Quick turnaround there is too long, no good. Collins with the offensive rebound. Back up, no good. But Reese is going to be fouled and will step to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line to shoot 2 free throws early, as the foul will go on Jordan Agee, picking up her first foul of the game on DeKalb County. And Reese Collins looks for the first point of the night for the Lady Wildcats.
Yeah, and a great job by Collins after she misses that first free throw, but able to crash the glass on the backside of this 2-3 zone. You're going to have some opportunities if you now don't get good box outs for DeKalb County.
Second one bounces, no good again. Rebound Barton. Barton now will give it up to Agee. Agee against the pressure by the Lady Wildcats, over the top of it. Ball knocked away and stolen by Collins. Collins going to drive, a little stutter step, pull up the free throw line, rolling good. Reese Collins, that's her game. Just get out on transition and knock down that jumper.
We talked about who's going to be that player to step up and knock down some shots. Can it be Collins? Gets one to go early on.
Melton in the front court. Collins knocks it away again. They're going to call a foul on Reese Collins here, as she'll get called for her first, and it'll be the first foul on Livingston here in the first quarter, coming with 6:37 to play in the first. DeKalb to throw in with Young stepping out there. Rather, it is playing the ball into Melton. Melton inside to Barton. Barton back to Melton. 3 ball on the wing is good by Allie Melton, knocking down the first 3 of the night to give DeKalb County the lead. Poston inside to Copeland, posting up. They double team in the post. Back up top to Daly. Daly will drive in the corner. Poston. Emma's 3 from the right side is no good. Rebound tapped out by Daly to Hammock, who'll bring it back out to Collins to reset. Hammock open, look at a 3 on the left side. That's no good. Daly again will tap the rebound. Collins tries to run it down. She will, but she'll save it inbounds to Fusen, who will get control for DeKalb County.
And a good job there by Collins to throw it back in, give her team a chance to maybe get the ball.
And here's a steal by Hammock. Hammock takes it away, now to Poston. Poston to bring it front court for the Lady Wildcats. Poston works it now to Collins. They extend that defense as DeKalb County. Copeland stepping outside the arc. Copeland now to Collins at the half-court circle. Collins works it right side to Hammock. Hammock back up top to Daly. They go in low in the post to Copeland. Copeland kicks it back out to Poston. Can't get the 3 away. Didn't catch it clean. Now drives back outside Hammock. Collins, deep 3 ball on the right side. That one's no good. Long rebound on the floor. Hammock going to get to it. Then she's going to be tied up by Agee, and the arrow will give it to DeKalb County.
Oh, and a great job early on from this Livingston Academy team rebounding the basketball, but unfortunately they have opportunities for offensive rebounds because they're not knocking down their shots, so got to try to get some to fall.
Long pass to Van Branken. She'll drive. Her layup's no good. Copeland challenged it well. Rebound Livingston coming the other way. Collins working on Agee. Backs it back out to Poston. Poston steps to the right elbow. The jumper rolling, no good. Hammock with another offensive rebound. Falls to the floor, needs help, and she's going to be tied up by Fusen. And the basketball will stay with DeKalb County, with Livingston Academy, as they'll play it in on the end line.
Get another opportunity there. Second chance for Livingston Academy, but it's just struggling to get that offense going here. Getting good looks, just can't get them to fall.
DeKalb County brings in number 32, Lily Young, as Copeland on the left elbow backs it back out to Collins. Collins top of the key. They told us that Young was going to start. Millie Barton actually got the start, so Young now comes in. There's Daly in the lane. Her jumper banking no good, but a foul going to be called on DeKalb County. And Mila Daly will go to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line to shoot 2 for the Lady Cats.
I didn't know if they were going to get that one called or not. She got slapped right on the right forearm. They let it go for a little while, but Daly able to earn the trip to the line.
Mila stepping up there. The senior puts the free throw on the way and can't knock it down. They're 0 for 3 in the early going from the free throw line, are the Lady Wildcats.
Yeah, this is one area where you really got to hit them when your offense is struggling and you have free opportunities like this. Now 0 for 4 to start the ball game.
Rebound coming away to Melton. Melton now in the middle of the floor, Van Branken. Van Branken wide open layup underneath by Young is no good. Rebound pulled away by Poston. Poston controlling for the Lady Wildcats. Now to Collins. Numbers if they hurry. Collins on the right side. Collins Pulls it up against Van Branken. Tries to get the pass down low to Hammock. Hammock able to tap it back out and keep possession for Livingston. That's a pretty good play by Hammock just to keep it for the Lady Wildcats.
Yeah, it really was. Able to track it down, just kind of tap it to herself and play it back up top.
Collins on the right side. Dribbles away from a defender. Now to Copeland. They swing it to Poston. Emma for three from the left side. That one's no good. Collins taps the rebound, but taps it out of bounds. Touch last by Livingston. It'll go to DeKalb County as they've got three players checking in, as it'll be Bella Harris, Allie Reams, and Chloe Jenkins checking in. Copeland, Hammock, and Poston will sit down.
And for Livingston Academy, DeKalb County really could be up a little bit more in this ball game. Nice steal there, though.
Steal by Collins. Reverse layup, no good. Harris with the rebound, and Bella will step to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line to shoot two, as Collins just that quick steal off the close inbounds. Foul going to go on number 14, Allie Melton, picking up her second.
I was just going to say, DeKalb County on the other side have missed quite a few layups on the other end so far, so they could have a little bit of a lead here in this one, but Livingston still just struggling at the stripe.
The free throw woes continue as Harris misses the first one. She'll have a second one coming up. This one's on the way. This one's no good again. Daly with the offensive rebound, though, back up and in. Mila Daly somehow just got wide open inside the player trying to block her out and lays it up and in for her first two.
It almost looked like she had that position on the right block. Just an easy rebound and able to go back up and in.
I'm thinking she may have. We may have to go back and look at that. Out top with it is Jordan Agee. Autumn Cook is checked in. Inside, they get the basketball down low to Young. Young back to Van Branken. Stripped away by Collins. Taken away by Collins. Reese on the run. Collins on the right side. Layup good. Reese Collins. And a timeout going to be called by DeKalb County. They'll take a 30 with 3:33 to play in the first quarter. As the old racing saying goes, if she's even, she's leaving. And that's what it was right there. When she got even with that defender, you ain't catching Reese in the open floor.
You are absolutely not going to. And that's one way to get the offense going as well. Create a few turnovers to get this offense going. Get some transition buckets going just to see something fall through the rim. We're able to get it going now, up by these 3 points. Keep that defense fired up for Livingston Academy, something that they can always hang their hat on, no matter what the offense is doing on the other side. You can always give good effort and play good defense, and that normally rolls into a pretty good offense on the other end.
Livingston's missed 6 free throws in this first, 4:27 of the first quarter.
Yeah, that's another way to get the offense going when the clock is stopped.
If you make 50% of them, you've got a 6-point lead.
Right.
Livingston going to go into a half-court trap for the Lady Wildcats. A little 1-2-2 half-court trap now by Livingston. DeKalb County with it in the backcourt. Pass knocked away and stolen by Collins. Reese pull-up jumper in the lane. That one rims out. Reams with the rebound for Livingston. Now to Collins. Collins dribbles out. Now goes to Daly. Daly left side Harris. Harris back to Collins. Collins near the half-court stripe. Picks up the dribble. Now goes to Harris. Reams stepping in the corner. Alley's going to drive. Pulls up from 8. Jumpers banking, no good. Jenkins with the rebound for Livingston. Back out to Collins. Collins now to Harris. Harris will get the offensive play call with 3 minutes to play in the first quarter, and Livingston leading 6-3. Reams up top for the Lady Wildcats. Back to Collins. Van Branken really challenging her. Pass knocked away inside. Good defense down low by Cook. Taken away by Van Branken. Van Branken into the front court. Will kick it out to Cook. Left side 3-ball to Ties. Bouncing good. The 3-ball by Autumn Cook. Her first bucket to tie it up at 6 apiece.
That's what's keeping DeKalb County in it right now. Unable to get the lay-ins inside, but able to knock down a couple of trays.
Harris at the high post. She'll drive, and she'll draw a foul on DeKalb County. See who they've got here as it'll go on number 12, Autumn Cook, picking up her first, team's fourth, and this will put Bella Harris back on the free throw line. First made free throw of the night by the Lady Wildcats as Bella scores her first point.
Yeah, that's kind of wild to say. I know it's just 2:26 to go here in the first quarter, but they had 6 opportunities before that free throw, and now 1 for 7.
Makes them both, does Bella this time, to score her first 2 of the night, and the Lady Wildcats extend the lead back to 2 at 8-6. Pressure again by Livingston. That's a deflection by the Lady Wildcats. Harris got a hand on it. Collins with control. Down low now to Mia Hughes, who's checked in. Jenkins now will hand off to Reams. Reams has it knocked away. Van Branken very aggressive defensively as she's challenging everything that comes to her side. Jenkins at the high post. Goes to Hughes. Back now to Collins. Collins gets inside. A little contact. Ball knocked away by Agee. Loose on the floor. Reams going to dive on the floor to try to save it. and they're going to tie it up. They're going to call a foul here on DeKalb County, I believe.
Yeah.
Foul will go on Jordan Agee, picking up her second, team's fifth. So 2 free throws here for Allie Reams as she'll step to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line for the first time.
Yeah, just going over the top there, a little bit too aggressive going for the basketball. And it looked like a DeKalb County player had a hand on the basketball, just going over the top of the body there on Reams. But again, just cannot knock down free throws here in this first quarter for the Lady Wildcats.
I don't know, I'm sure it's happened more times than you think about, but every foul in this first quarter as Reams makes the second one by DeKalb County has been a shooting foul for Livingston Academy. Very rarely do you see that many shooting fouls.
That is wild.
Van Branken, lead pass ahead to Tobit. Tobit driving the right side, layup good. Hannah Tobit, the freshman, coming in to score her first 2. Reams running the other way, pulls up right elbow. That one's bouncing no good. Harris with the offensive rebound. Harris now to Collins. Collins back to Harris on the left side against this 2-3 zone. Collins up top to Reams. Reams high post Hughes. Hughes almost tied up. Hughes is going to be tied up, and the jump ball is going to give it to DeKalb County.
Yeah, and if you're Livingston Academy and if you're inside that zone, you got to be strong with the basketball. If you bring it down, they're going to try to grab it away from you. Very active with the hands defensively for this DeKalb County team.
Fuson with it in the backcourt. She'll drop it off now to Tobit. Tobit across the timeline. Might have got away with the walk. They'll hand off now to Van Branken from Young. Van Branken, ball knocked away, but goes right to Young. Her jumper out top's no good. Van Branken with the rebound, and Collins trying to knock it away is going to pick up her second foul. Second foul on Livingston here in the first quarter.
And Van Branken, an athlete, very lanky as well, uses her length to get inside and able to get some rebounds. We've seen her make a couple of plays defensively already here on in this first quarter.
So sitting down for Livingston will be Reese Collins. The freshman Aubrey Garrett will check in for the Lady Wildcats as she will come in for Livingston Academy.
They're double checking something here at the scores table.
Not sure what that would.
It's not the score. I got 9-8.
Yep. Me too. Tobit to inbounds. Goes to Cook. Cook now to Fuson. Fuson with the right-hand dribble. Backs it back out. Van Branken. Top of the key 3 is short. No good. Young with the rebound. Back up with the left hand. No good. Tobit with an offensive rebound. Back up and in. Hannah Tobit has come in to score 4 and give DeKalb County the lead at 10-9. Ball knocked away in the lane, but Jenkins will chase it down. Jenkins now to Garrett, and Garrett's going to be pushed and fouled by Van Branken.
And you said it. It's the first non-shooting foul, but they're already in the bonus, so it's going to end up being free throws anyway. So a ton of free throws here in this first quarter for Livingston Academy, but they have not been able to take advantage with just 50 seconds remaining.
Aubrey Garrett stepping to the free throw line for the Lady Wildcats. Puts the free throw on the way and knocks it down. She ties the game at 10, has a chance to move Livingston in front by 1 again here in Smithville. Stepping back up there, puts this one on the way and knocks it down again. So Garrett with a couple of big points now for the Lady Wildcats. Reams going to tie up Fuson, and the arrow will give it back to Livingston Academy.
And you said it for this Livingston Academy team. They're going to try to turn this DeKalb County team over, and they've been able to do so with their full court pressure. See if they can get another opportunity.
Garrett, quick inbounds to Jenkins, and an offensive foul going to be called on Livingston. Got a foul on the Lady Wildcats inside. They're with Mia Hughes trying to get position to clear that rebound as she picks up her first, team's third.
That's what the official's saying over there as well, clearing it out, maybe trying to clear a spot there for Jenkins inside as well, but picking up a tough offensive foul.
Fuson with it in the backcourt. This pressure by Livingston really intense right now. Van Branken goes down low. Barton, layup good, but DeKalb County's been able to get through it. When they do, they get the layup for their bigs inside as Barton scores her first 2 of the night.
That was a great pass as well from the top of the key. Had to get it beneath the arms of Jenkins and able to get it in there.
Harris goes to Reams on the left side. 20 seconds to play in the quarter. DeKalb County leading 12-11. Harris out top. Goes right wing now to Garrett. Garrett down low to Hughes, posting up. Hughes shot blocked away by Barton, but blocked out of bounds by Barton. Touch last by DeKalb County. It will stay with Livingston.
Yeah, Barton's been really good defensively. If you're going to take it inside, you better be strong and maybe go up with a shot fake as she stays straight up the whole time and obviously has a lot of length.
Inbounds to Harris in the corner. Bella with the right-hand dribble works her way in the paint. Garrett, right side 3 ball is money from Aubrey Garrett. Garrett gained her first start, knocks down the Twin Lakes Tractor 3-point field goal to move Livingston in front by 2, 14-12 at the close of the first quarter. Big bucket by her to give her 5 here at the end of 1. You're watching high school basketball presented by the Overton County Farm Bureau on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to support student athletes and athletic departments throughout the Upper Cumberland. They are also proud to sponsor Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing's Player of the Game on this broadcast. From trophies to t-shirts, they can do it all. Be sure to stop by and see them at 120 Circle Drive in Allgood or give them a call at 931-537-9559. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Ready to start the second quarter here in Smithville. Van Vranken plays it into Fusen. Livingston staying that pressure. A little hand on it by Hammock. Now Daly knocks it away to Hammock. Hammock going to drive against Van Vranken. Right side layup blocked out of bounds by Van Vranken, but it will stay with Livingston Academy.
Yeah, good job by Van Vranken running the floor and able to get back in time. Not give up an easy lay-in there for the Wildcats.
Jenkins in the lane. Almost lost it. Able to save it over to Poston. Garrett left corner 3 ball. That one's no good. Rebound pulled away by Cook for DeKalb County. Now to Van Vranken. Van Vranken will work it across the timeline. It's really the only time that Livingston doesn't press on defensive rebounds. Van Vranken all the way to the rim. Layup good by Chloe Van Vranken. That big first step got her all the way to the rim.
Yeah, you got to stay in front of her. She can use her length to her advantage and able to use it that time, get all the way to the rim.
Hammock on the left side as DeKalb County has tied it at 14. Daly in the lane. Daly will drive. Shot blocked away. Ball is loose. Garrett will get to it. And then Garrett is going to be pushed and fouled by DeKalb County. And for the first time, nobody will go to the free throw line for Livingston. It's a common foul, and the Lady Wildcats will play it on the inline.
Bring Collins back in here as well.
Autumn Cook picks up number 2. Garrett's going to sit down. Reese comes back in with 2. Lob in the lane to Jenkins. Jumper banking. Oh, it rimmed down on her. That's heartbreak there for the senior as the rebound comes away to Barton.
It's just kind of the story of this first part of the season for Livingston Academy.
Cook on the left side. Now to Fusen. Fusen with the left-hand dribble. Fusen works her way to the baseline. She's pushed and fouled there by Mila Daly to pick up the first on Daly. First foul in the second quarter on Livingston.
And just not quite moving her feet quick enough. Meeting her with the chest, and so she'll come out here after picking up that personal foul. Copeland back in there, and this is a big Livingston Academy lineup. And see if they can use that and maybe get some stops inside.
Young and Barton both out there right now for DeKalb County. They've got both their big posts in, and Jenkins just roofs that one on the shot attempt by Fusen, and Livingston will come out of there with it. Poston right side pull-up 3 is no good. Hammock with the offensive rebound for Livingston. Hammock now to Collins. Collins dribbling between the circles. Collins now will work it there against this. They're really a 2-3, it looks like, by DeKalb County. Inside they go short corner to Jenkins. Reverse layup blocked, but a foul going to be called on Brooklyn Fusen, picking up her first, team second in the quarter, but it will send Jenkins to the free throw line to shoot 2 at the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line.
And kind of a wild shot, but able to get in between both the defenders and both their arms just kind of straight out. So really a smart job there by Jenkins to draw the contact.
Christy knocks down her first, or rather Chloe knocks down her first. Call a lot of Christy's games too. So second one on the way by Chloe. This one is good as she makes them both there.
Probably quite a few of them like that you can say.
That's true. In the backcourt with it, Van Vranken. Van Vranken across the timeline. The foul going to be called on Livingston as it'll go on Chloe Jenkins. That's in my head. Chloe Jenkins will pick up her first, team second. Oh, yeah, we talked about when Livingston went to the state tournament there in 23. Is that one deflected out of bounds by Copeland? The number of daughters and mothers that's been at Livingston Academy and been to the state tournament is just impressive how many there's been.
It's been such a long-standing tradition, no matter who is there, and just able to play some good basketball.
There's a steal by Poston. Hammock knocked it free. Collins on the right side. She has it knocked away by Van Branken. They'll hustle after it. Collins finally gets control. Collins now to Jenkins. Van Branken, I'm impressed with the way she gets after people and does it cleanly. Jenkins at the elbow to Hammock on the left wing. Chloe for three. That one's no good. Rebound on the floor. Hammock battling Young with it. Rather, Collins battling Young with it. Now, Poston's three is no good. Jenkins with an offensive rebound for Livingston. Jenkins' pass going to be taken away by Van Branken. Then Collins will knock it free. Collins, it just got out of bounds. Reese Collins saying, I can pester you just as much as you can pester me. And the basketball will go. And now they're talking about it on the sideline.
Yeah, and maybe just doing it a little bit different way. Van Branken can really harass you with her length and her arm span. And for Collins, she's just so quick, able to poke it away from you and then use her speed.
In the front court, Fuson will go to Barton. Her jumper from the short corner is no good. Fuson with the rebound. Then Copeland will be called on the reach for Livingston Academy. So Cora Copeland will pick up her first. Team's third here in the quarter. They were called for three in the entire first quarter. Here in the first 2.5 minutes, they've got three in the second quarter. DeKalb County to play the ball into Van Branken. Van Branken on the right side. Working the ball into the paint. Pull-up jumper with the left hand in the lane, no good. Rebound Copeland for Livingston. Collins now will bring it front court. Collins to Poston on the right side. Down low they go to Jenkins. Jenkins back to Poston. Right elbow jump shot, good. Emma Poston. Her first two of the night.
And a nice play there as well. Get it inside to Jenkins. Poston gets to the elbow. Nobody picks her up there in the soft spot of the zone. Just dump it right back to her, and she's finally able to knock one down.
Houston trying to throw the long pass to Barton ahead of the field. Will turn it over. This pressure by Livingston speeding them up, and that forced that errant pass by the Lady Tigers, and DeKalb County will get it back, and Mila Daly will check back in. Before she does, though, a full timeout going to be called by DeKalb County. They'll take it with 4:58 to play in the first half. It's Livingston 18, DeKalb County 14. You're watching high school basketball presented by Overton County Farm Bureau on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Let the bidding begin. It's time for the show, and you know it's gonna go high. There's a buzz in the air, and people come from everywhere to hear the auctioneer cry. The sound of the gavel never gets old when you hear an EJ say so. Live or online, we handle auctions of any kind.
Call Aminette's Eagle Auction at 526-5335, where we soar higher.
.458 to play in the first half. Good one going here between Livingston and DeKalb County. And this has been a historically tough gym for the Lady Wildcats to play in. They brought some great teams down here, and these Lady Tigers have battled them just tooth and nail every time they come down here, it seems like.
Yeah, one of the smaller gyms that you'll play in, especially here at this 3A level. You're kind of right on top of the court for the fans. And you said it, it's maybe not as full as it normally is here, but not an easy place to play. They got a nice new court down there as well this year, it looks like. So fun place to play. And for Livingston Academy, up by 4 right now, trying to go on a little bit of a run.
Daly, good back cut by Poston. Back to Daly inside. Shot blocked away by Barton, but blocked out of bounds by Barton. Touch last by DeKalb County. It'll stay with Livingston. Good movement there by both players without the basketball.
Yeah, really good job by Livingston Academy moving around.
Daly, quick shot on the inbounds. Jumper's no good. Fuson with the rebound. Now to Van Branken. Van Branken will bring it front court. It's Poston, Hammock, Daly, Collins, and Copeland for Livingston. Van Branken, Fuson, Tobit, Young, and Barton for DeKalb County. Fuson to Barton between the circles. Barton on the right wing, Van Branken. Van Branken looks inside, won't make the pass to Young, trying to pin Copeland. Now she does go down low. Young turns, kicks it out. Barton, the three-pointer outside's no good. Young will try to save it, but can't get to it before it gets out of bounds, and the basketball will go to Livingston Academy.
And a good stop there for that Livingston Academy defense, mentioned up by the 4 points right now, trying to extend their advantage. It starts with defensively stop, and see if you can move it into the offensive side.
Halfway through the second quarter, the Lady Wildcats lead is 4 here in Smithville. Hammock doesn't take the three on the left side. Chloe will drive. Jumper in the lane, banking good little half hook by Chloe Hammock. Putting the ball on the hardwood, takes it in and scores her first two of the night.
Yeah, and a really nice job there by Hammock. Nobody picked her up, so she takes it all the way to the basket, throws it off the window and down, and nice job of using the glass.
Tobit to play the ball in for DeKalb County. Tobit gets the ball inbounds to to Melton, and a reach going to be called on Livingston. This is Collins. This is 3, but that's Hammock picking up her first. Team's 4th in the quarter, so for the next 3:41, DeKalb County's in the bonus. The Lady Tigers have been called for only 2. Van Branken goes inbounds to Melton, right back to Van Branken. Now to Young. Young to Fusen running front court. Now to Van Branken. Van Branken will drive, works her way inside. In the corner, Melton. 3 ball in the air is bouncing, no good. Rebound tapped by Young, but she had to go through Daly to get it, and the foul's going to be called on Young.
Yeah, pretty aggressive there, going through the body, like you said, and that's going to pick up the foul on DeKalb County. That's going to be that 13th foul on the Tigers. So it'll just be Livingston Academy basketball going the other way.
Lily Young will pick up her first. So after they had 6 in the first quarter, they have picked up now 3 in this second quarter.
Somebody's got to inbound the basketball.
Somebody got to step out of bounds. Daly recognizes it's Livingston's basketball now.
I think they were confused. I think they thought they had free throws.
Yeah. Have been all night.
Right.
Daly goes now to Poston. Poston to Collins breaking front court. Collins cut off there by Melton. Now they'll back it back out. Collins now will reset. Collins there on the right side. Melton guarding her. Collins goes left wing to Hammock. Hammock high post to Daly. Daly back outside to Poston. Poston between the circles. Left side now to Hammock. Down low to Copeland. Copeland trying to pin that pass just a little bit wide of her. Couldn't get to it. And the turnover will give it to DeKalb County.
Yeah, they were really trying to get it inside. She had a nice post up for a second, but then just waited a little too long to get the entry.
Up top, Cook with it. Now to Fusen. Fusen with the left-hand dribble drive. Works her way inside. Hammock going to block the shot, but I think they may have Copeland on a push here on the down low. It will be Cora Copeland picking up her second. Team's 5th, so free throws here for Fusen.
And it's definitely gotten a lot more handsy here in the second quarter compared to how it was called in the first quarter, letting them go a little bit more in that first quarter. And it could have been some of the conversations with the DeKalb County coaching staff in between the quarters as well, with a lot of the free throws being shot by Livingston Academy, saying, hey, we could use some of those here on the other side.
Brooklyn Fusen misses both there, and Daly will clear the rebound for Livingston. Daly now to Collins. Collins in the front court for the Lady Wildcats. Now to Bella Harris back in there. Harris back to Collins. Collins high post, Daly. Daly double teamed, and Melton knocks it free, and it's taken away by Van Branken. Van Branken with the steal, dribbles top of the key, pulls up there to take the 3 and knock it down. Chloe Van Branken hits the 3 out top. She's got 5 now for DeKalb County. Reams the other way. Quick pull-up jumper's no good. Rebound tapped around. Young going to save it, but saves it to Jenkins. Reams now to Collins on the left side. High post again, Daly. Daly will drive, gets inside, shot blocked away by DeKalb County. No call as Autumn Cook gets the block. Van Branken the other way. Van Branken going to be blocked inside. They're going to call the travel. Well, it's a little physical. They're letting them play a little bit out there right now.
Yeah, it's an interesting whistle right now, to say the least. There was a lot of contact there on the other side, and it seems like they've called a little bit more for less here on this side of the half as well against Livingston Academy. And so they're kind of wondering where the whistle is right now.
A lot of contact there. Collins somehow stays in bounds, gets it front court for Livingston. Jenkins on the block. Jumper's no good. Rebound pulled away by Cook. Coming the other way now is Agee. Agee picks up the dribble. Will skip it to Cook. Cook then has it go off her hands and out of bounds. Turnover by DeKalb County. Will give it right back to Livingston.
Livingston been able to weather the storm a little bit right now. Not playing their best basketball, but still up by 3 points. And again, trying to go on just a little bit of a mini run, see if they can't create a little bit of separation here before the end of the first half.
Minute and a half to play in the quarter as again DeKalb County in the full court pressure. Jenkins to Harris. Harris now to Daly running. Daly finds Reams on the right side. Reams now will have it knocked away, but Chloe Van Branken will pick up her second foul. Team's 4th. They had a foul to give, so Livingston will play the ball in.
Yeah, just reaching across the body that time. Reams did get a piece of the basketball, but got a lot of the body in the process.
1:21 to play. The Livingston lead is 3 here in the second quarter in Smithville. Happy to have you with us for this non-district matchup between Livingston and DeKalb County, as Collins will play the ball into Reams. Right back to Collins, stepping in bounds. Reese shot in the lane, blocked away by Young. Taken out of the air by Cook. AG now will bring it front court. AG at the half-court circle. AG to set the offense as we move to a minute to play in the first half. AG, Reams comes to double team. AG kept control of it, finds Cook inside. Cook now to Young, left side layup, no good. But a foul on Livingston is going to put Lily Young on the free throw line to shoot 2.
She was wide open for a while there on that left block as well. Took him a while to get it over there, but finally able to do so, and it's paid off and be put at the line.
Bella Harris will pick up her first foul. Lily Young will score her first point from the free throw line. Collins going to sit down. It'll be Aubrey Garrett coming back in, replacing her. Second free throw on the way. That one's good again. Knocked them both down there, and the Lady Tigers have cut it to 1 with a minute to play in the first half. Reams now to Garrett. Garrett left side to Harris. High post they go to Daly. Daly pass deflected against Jenkins. Jenkins now to Harris. Harris at the half-court circle will cross it over. Bella gets around to the defender, and then she's just hammered by Cook in the lane. Autumn Cook just running through Bella Harris will pick up her third, team's 5th, and Bella will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you can't let that one go. There's a good amount of contact in that one, but an opportunity here for Harris to maybe knock down a couple of tries and try to extend the lead a little bit.
Free throw by Bella's on the way. That one's good. She's made 3 in a row from the free throw line after missing her first 2. She's got a couple of older brothers. That's not any kind of shot that she hasn't taken before. Second one coming up from Bella. This one's on the way. This one, rims no good. Rebound off the hands of Hughes. It's loose on the floor. Reams and Van Branken going to dive on the floor to tie it up, and the Arrow's going to keep it with Livingston Academy.
Well, a good job by Livingston Academy. Again, fighting for a loose ball, doing a much better job of that tonight. Poston's going to come back in here with 36 seconds remaining, give him another opportunity, possibly a shooter on the outside.
Livingston may hold for the last shot of the half here. They'll go inbounds, Poston in the corner. Poston down low to Jenkins, posting up top Harris. Bella for 3. That one's rimming, no good. Rebound tapped by Van Branken. Melton will get to it, and she'll get control of it. Now to Tobit. Tobit back to Melton. Melton in the front court to AG. The 3 on the left side, no good. Long rebound kicks out to Garrett with 15 seconds. Garrett across the timeline, plenty of time to Poston. Back to Garrett, now to Harris. Harris holding the basketball high above her head. Now finds Hughes. Hughes to Poston, stepping in the corner, and she shuffled the feet, and the turnover by Livingston will give it back to DeKalb County.
Just got a little bit sped up right there. Not quite sure what she wanted to do once she caught the pass and just shuffled the feet, like you said.
6.5 to play in the first half. 2-point Livingston lead, 21-19. AG inbounds to Melton. Melton with 4 seconds. Pass stolen by Hughes. Hughes then has it knocked away by Young. Livingston will just hold it there, and the half will end there. So at halftime, it is Livingston Academy 21, DeKalb County 19. We'll take this break. We'll have some halftime activities when we return, as we'll tell you you're watching high school basketball. Presented by Overton County Farm Bureau on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Legacy House is right here in the heart of Smithville. It's more than a boutique. It's a family story woven into every thread. I'm Amy Allen, and I started this place with my 3 beautiful daughters. We offer timeless pieces that feel both classic and bold. From rich textured clothing to one-of-a-kind accessories. This shop has a perfect mix of heritage with a modern edge. So come on down. You'll find more than just fashion. You'll find a place where legacy and style meet.
Located at 104 West Walnut Street in Smithville, stop by and see their selection Tuesday through Saturday. Legacy House is proud to be an all-inclusive sponsor of UCR.
Box Drop Cookeville is the easiest way to buy an affordable mattress, specializing in clearance and closeouts directly from the manufacturers. They're able to pass huge savings onto you. Make an appointment to see their warehouse full of selections including big-name hybrid and memory foam alongside traditional springs that are among some of the coolest to touch mattresses on the market. Call Brandon Lane at 931-349-7066 to make your appointment today. Box Drop Cookeville has been proud to serve Cookeville since 2018. Looking for weekend lunch and dinner plans? Since 1971, Nick's Restaurant has been locally owned and operated. From mouth-watering prime rib to delectable ice cream pie, Nick's has it all. Their cozy atmosphere and great service will make you feel right at home. Plus, their banquet space is perfect for any event. Visit them at 895 South Jefferson Avenue or online at nickscookville.com. Nick's Restaurant is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Sonia Brown is a full-service realtor and is licensed across the state of Tennessee, listing and selling residential, multifamily, land and farms, commercial and industrial properties. Sonia handles the sale from start to closing and beyond. Let her put her 30-plus years of experience to work for you. Sonia Brown, realtor with American Way Real Estate, has been supporting student athletes in the Upper Cumberland area since 1990. You can reach Sonia Brown at 931-979-7145. Tee Up is the Upper Cumberland's best indoor golfing experience. With 3 state-of-the-art golf simulators, you can work on some of the world's best courses, all in the comfort of their climate-controlled facility. Want to know where you can improve? See everything from club speed to spin rate in seconds. They also have plenty of other games to enjoy time with friends. Conveniently located at 141 4th Street in Baxter. Stop in. Visit them online at teeupgolfclub.com or call them at 931-559-GOLF to reserve your simulator today. Tee Up is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Livingston Regional Hospital is Livingston's hometown hospital. Located at 315 Oak Street, Livingston Regional Hospital provides compassionate quality care for all patients from local people you can trust so you can count on them to treat you like family. Their excellent staff offers years of experience and training to meet the needs of all patients. They understand the importance of providing care in a professional and comforting manner. They're proud to partner with Livingston Academy Athletics through the LRH Sports Medicine team. Livingston Regional Hospital is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Turfmasters Landscape Management has been serving the Upper Cumberland since 1996. They offer a variety of services, including lawn maintenance, landscape design and installation, landscape lighting, irrigation systems, and more. They also provide snow and ice removal during the cold winter months. For more information, contact Matt Wilson at 931-261-1587 today. Turfmasters Landscape Management is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Real Estate Collective is a team of experienced, licensed real estate agents serving the entire Upper Cumberland region. Whether you are looking to buy or sell, the RICO team is ready to serve you. With a focus on people over profits, you can rest assured the Real Estate Collective can help make your real estate dreams a reality. Call 931-559-9500 for more information or see their current listings at letsgorico.com. The Real Estate Collective is proud to support student athletes in our area and this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Are you looking for the best dining experience in the Upper Cumberland? Visit Fire and Vine in Cookville's historic West Side. Fire and Vine offers great service and a unique menu, including mouth-watering deep dish pizza, delectable beef, chicken, fish, and more. Take in stunning views from the rooftop while enjoying your meal. Come and experience the charm and flavor of Fire and Vine, your new favorite spot for a memorable dining experience. Fire and Vine is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future. It's what we do.
Back here in Smithville, the Lady Wildcats leading the Lady Tigers 21-19. It was 14-12 in the first quarter. Then the lowest scoring second quarter. Both teams put up 7 to keep the lead at 2, 21-19. just a really low-scoring first half for these two teams, Jacob.
And kind of the same beat of the drum here for this Livingston Academy squad, and a very similar score to what we had yesterday at halftime, where Livingston Academy was able to extend it early on in the third quarter against Watertown, and then obviously were held scoreless in the fourth quarter and unable to win that ball game. So we'll see how the second half differs tonight for this Livingston Academy squad. But they're, again, doing some good things defensively. They're able to speed up the DeKalb County Tigers. You got to give a credit to DeKalb County because they have struggled at times with handling the basketball, but when they have gotten it through, been really solid offensively, getting some good looks inside. They've hit enough threes on the outside, I think, as well, to kind of keep them in this game, just getting some timely shots. And defensively, they're playing pretty solid on the other side. I've been very impressed with Van Vranken. Her length has been difficult for this Livingston Academy offense to kind of deal with at times, and they've got some size down low as well. So it's been difficult for Livingston Academy just going up against this defense for DeKalb County, and it's been a fairly good basketball game here in this first half.
Yeah, I expected Livingston to play a lot of people, but DeKalb County has played 8 people tonight.
Yeah.
Both teams going very deep on their bench, and I think Livingston kind of forces other teams to do that, don't they, when they play so many?
Yeah, just because you got to have fresh legs out there at all times. They're ready to play fast. They're ready to play hard defense and really get after you energy-wise. So, yeah, you do have to be ready on the other side, and Coach Brandy Alley has had this DeKalb County team ready to go in terms of the endurance, and you've got enough players over there to use. You're going to use them. So it's young talent on both sides as well. We kind of talked about it yesterday on the boys' side for the freshmen. When you're younger, you just want a chance to play. So if you get out there on the floor, you're going to be playing hard. And we've seen some effort on both sides.
Butterflies kind of the size of bald eagles probably over there in Aubrey Garrett's stomach, probably as she knew she was going to come in, sit over there at the scorer's table. But when she came out, she hit a 3, she hit a couple of free throws, and she played pretty well as a freshman.
Yeah, you got to, and that's where you got to find some offensive production pretty much anywhere on that bench right now for Coach Riddle. So going to Garrett, it was a huge 3 at the time, and then able to hit some free throws as well. So it probably settled the nerves a little bit here in this first half. And now if your name is called in the second half, maybe you're going to be a little bit more ready, or a little more calm, I should say. Obviously, she was ready, able to hit a couple of shots, but maybe a little more calm if she's able to come in the second half.
Take a quick look at the scoring here in the first half of play. Is for DeKalb County. They're led by Chloe Van Vranken with 5 points. She made 1 3-point field goal. 4 points at halftime for Hannah Tobit. 3 in the first half for Autumn Cook on a 3. 3 at halftime for Allie Melton. That was on a 3-point field goal. 2 in the first half for Lily Young. She was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 at halftime for Millie Barton, to give them their total of 19 points. Brooklyn Fuson got to the free throw line. She went 0 for 2 from the free throw line. As a team, DeKalb County shot only 4 free throws. They made 2 of 4, and they made 3 3-point field goals. Fouls for DeKalb County. Autumn Cook has 3, 2 apiece on Van Vranken, Melton, and Agee. So DeKalb County in quite a bit of foul trouble. Now for Livingston, they're being led by the freshman Aubrey Garrett. Garrett, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, hit a 3-point field goal. 4 points in the first half for Reese Collins. She was 0 of 2 from the free throw line. 3 points in the first half for Bella Harris on 3 of 6 from the free throw line. 2 points at halftime for Chloe Hammock. 2 for Emma Poston. 2 for Chloe Jenkins. She was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 in the first half for Mila Daly. She was 0 of 2 from the free throw line. And 1 in the first half for Allie Reams, as she went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Livingston got to the line a lot. They went 16 times. They made 8 of 16. But after a slow start, they missed their first 6. So they have made now 8 out of 10 since missing their first 6, and they have made 1 3-point field goal. And the only players with more than 1 foul is Cora Copeland and Reese Collins. So they kind of corrected themselves at the free throw line.
Yeah, it was a struggle to start. Missed their first 6 in the ball game, and then, like you said, had a lot of them in that first quarter. Slowed down a little bit in the second quarter, but were able to hit more of them than not after missing those first 6. More of what you expect from this Livingston Academy squad, but could be enjoying maybe a little bit more of a lead if you're able to hit those first few, get that confidence rolling a little bit more. But again, a credit to DeKalb County staying right into this basketball game with some timely shots, and we'll see what they can do early on here in the second half.
Lady Tigers have the basketball to start the half. Van Vranken will bring it across the timeline. Van Vranken has her passed off the hands of Fuson, stolen away by Copeland. Copeland now to Poston. Poston to Collins in the front court. Back to Poston. Right elbow jump shot. Good. Emma Poston just finding that spot in the zone to knock down the 2.
Yeah, I've been able to find her shot from outside. Takes a few steps in. Has knocked down a couple of them now from that elbow side.
Van Branken going to drive, kicks it out to Agee, spotted for three. That one's in the air, that's off the rim, no good. Barton with the offensive rebound, back up and in. Millie Barton, just that reach above everyone, able to bank it home.
Doesn't have to jump, it just reaches the hands up in the air, able to get there to it and put it back up and in all in one motion. It pays to be tall.
Collins in the front court. DeKalb County trying to turn up the pressure a little bit. Inside pass to Harris, posting up. Her jumper in the lane's no good. Rebound on the floor. Diving after it is going to be Livingston. That is Jenkins going after it there for the Lady Wildcats, and Barton's going to tie her up, and the arrow will keep it here with Livingston.
Yeah, there's not too many times Chloe Jenkins and Cora Copeland are going to be outsized, but that's the case here tonight.
Lob in the lane to Jenkins. That one's blocked away by Agee, and DeKalb County will keep it on a clean block that time by the Lady Tigers. Agee will call the offensive set to Barton. Now back to Agee. Agee spins inside. Scoop layup underneath, no good, but she'll get bailed out with a foul call, and posting a little smile on her face as she thinks she didn't make any contact there, but they'll get her for her first.
And we saw a few of those fouls called in the Upperman and Memphis Business Academy game last week on Saturday. It's an interesting one, officiating-wise, in that ball game in Baxter.
Jordan Agee to shoot a second one. This one is good. Speaking of that, I've been meaning to ask you, where is Lawson High School?
Lawson is just west of Nashville. They're in Bellevue.
Oh, okay.
So just outside of Nashville. Really nice school. They just built it a couple of years ago. It's only their third year being a school, but pretty good basketball team as well. Upperman's also really good, though. So they were able to go in there and get a good win.
I know schools are popping up all over, but you think you hear of them. There's a errant pass by Poston, but chased down by Collins. I never even heard of Lawson. Collins' jumper's no good. Rebound pulled away by Melton for DeKalb County. Van Branken ahead of the field, ahead of everyone. Layup good. Chloe Van Branken just outrunning everyone down the floor. Released early and got that easy layup.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's the first lead of the night for DeKalb County as well. Now up by one here in this third quarter.
Harris finds Copeland wide open underneath. Cora Copeland lays it up and in for her first two to put Livingston back in front by one.
A good answer there. Now can you come up with the stop?
Melton drops it off to Fuson, didn't get there. Jenkins steps in front to make the steal. Harris back to Jenkins. Jenkins now back to Harris. Harris will bring it across the timeline. Harris works it on the right side to Collins. Collins on the right wing, dribbles into the paint, pull-up jumper inside, good. Reese Collins. Collins, she can break anyone down on the dribble, does so there for her 6th point. Van Branken. Out top, Melton, 3-ball top of the keys off the back of the iron, no good. Poston with the rebound for Livingston. Poston now to Collins. Numbers if they hurry. Collins ahead of everybody as Bella Harris. Layup no good though. Rebound tapped around. Barton going to get control of it and going to save it out there to Fuson. Fuson now to Agee. Agee on the left side from 17 feet. Jumper's no good. Rebound off the hands of Jenkins and out of bounds. Touch last by Livingston. It'll stay with DeKalb County.
Yeah, they're going to be tired right now. It turned into a track meet there for the last couple of minutes. So both teams struggling a little bit to catch their breath, and probably fortunate that that ball went out of bounds.
Agee to play the ball in to Fuson. Fuson on the, or excuse me, that is Fuson up top now. Van Branken, her three in the air is good. Chloe Van Branken into double figures with 10 now for DeKalb County at a tied at 27.
They are able to get open on the top of the key and knocks it down. Mentioned timely shots for this DeKalb County team.
Poston quickly the other way. Her pull-up jump shot is good. Emma Poston with good control there to knock that one down.
Oh, now both teams have found the offense.
Reach called here on the press by Livingston. It'll go on Bella Harris. Harris will pick up, rather it'll go on, it will go on Harris.
Yeah, timeout as well.
And a timeout called here. Is it a full? It is a 30-second timeout. So, yeah, that run, that as a player, you got to kind of lock that a little bit, though, just to get out and just run and gun like you do on the playground.
Yeah, and just kind of get a little bit of a rhythm for both sides as well. Able to get out and run. That's what both these teams want to do, obviously. They've got the speed to do it. You're able to get some stops and then push it the other way. And if the team's not getting back, you're going to have some easy lay-ins. And we've seen that on both sides. So that's kind of the adjustment now for both coaches is if you miss a shot, you got to get back quickly because they're going to try to push for both of these teams. You got to get back in time to try to slow them down.
Basketball belongs to DeKalb County after the foul on Harris. Bella picking up her second, team second in the quarter. Van Branken to play the ball in. Van Branken goes inbounds to Melton. Quickly back to Van Branken. Collins will knock it away, though. Collins falling down will steal it. Collins now to Harris in the lane. Van Branken with the block, but Van Branken called for her third foul on that one, and that will send Livingston to the free throw line, the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line, for the first time in the quarter.
And that's one thing that DeKalb County is going to struggle with here late in this game is those foul troubles that you're getting into. Van Branken now with 3, and you kind of talked about him there at halftime. There's a lot of DeKalb County players in some foul trouble early on.
Bella Harris makes the first. Can the sophomore connect on the second? Yes, she can, as she now has 5 points in the game, all from the free throw line. She's 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Here's a steal by Poston. Poston to Collins. Pull-up jumper in the lane. Good. Reese Collins. Collins with a little jumper inside. And that little line drive from Collins just tickled the twine there to get the easy 2. Now, trouble here as Collins almost tied her up. Harris with the steal. Harris blocked by Van Branken. Van Branken will save it into Agee. Couple of good defensive plays on both sides on that one. Here's driving Agee. Scoop layup. Good by Jordan Agee.
And every single time that Livingston Academy takes a good lead,
Copeland with a run out. Cora Copeland's layup's good.
It just seems like the DeKalb County is able to get the answer, and then there come the Wildcats again running the floor.
Fusen bumped into by Copeland, and the foul going to be called on Cora, picking up her third. First player for Livingston to pick up as many as 3 halfway through the third quarter. The Livingston lead is extended to 6 now, 35-29 over DeKalb County.
I think that's as big as they have had it throughout this ball game. They've hit it a couple of times, but again, every single time they've gotten it there, DeKalb County's been able to hit a shot on the other end.
Fusen against the pressure, finds Van Branken, 3-on-1. Van Branken will keep it, layup no good, but Copeland has just picked up number 4.
Now that is a big one there for Livingston Academy. However, you do have a very deep bench that you can go to there for Coach Riddle. So, obviously, they're going to, I would think, need to get her out.
Oh, they say 3.
Okay.
The free throw here by Van Branken is good, so they got Bella Harris is what it was. Bella picks up her third. Wasn't Copeland, it was Harris underneath. I didn't even see her in the area, did you? Second free throw rims out again on Van Branken. Rebound saved by Jenkins to Copeland. Copeland now to Harris, just turns and runs into Agee, and that's an offensive foul on Bella, and that's number 4.
Yeah, and that's just tough right there. And don't even have your head turned to know there's a defender there and just barrel into it. Pretty good defensive play. You're just standing there taking the contact, staying straight up. It's kind of like you're taking a charge, and a great job by DeKalb County to be in the right spot.
Now you got to give Agee some credit as Allie Reams comes in replacing Bella Harris just to be in that spot. Fusen, right elbow jump shot is good by Brooklyn Fusen to score her first 2 of the night and cut the lead down to 4. Poston in the front court. Poston down low to Copeland. Copeland turnaround jumper in the lane, banking good. Cora Copeland. Copeland lighting it up here in the quarter. She's got 6 points now for the Lady Wildcats, all in this quarter.
And they've needed her to get going inside and finally able to do it here in this quarter.
Van Branken trying to go coast to coast. Jumper's no good. Collins with the rebound. Collins to Reams running. Alley comes to the right side. Layup no good. Rebound tapped by Collins, but out of bounds off Collins. It will go to DeKalb County.
And that was a smart job by Reams there to go to that right side so the defender doesn't have an avenue to try to get the block, but ends up missing the layup. So you make the right decision, just couldn't execute.
Hannah Tobit coming back in for DeKalb County. Leaving is Fusen. Coming back in for Livingston, Aubrey Garrett, as Jenkins just swats that one out of bounds. It will be Collins sitting down for the Lady Wildcats. Agee to throw in on the sideline. Plays the ball in to Van Branken. Back to Agee. Agee tried to dribble around Jenkins, and they'll say Chloe got her with the leg as the foul going to go on Chloe Jenkins.
That's 5 on Livingston as well. So DeKalb County's going to be shooting free throws from here on out with 3:07 still remaining in this third quarter.
This will put Jordan Agee on the free throw line to shoot 2. The first one is no good. They're having some woes here in the quarter. Agee's now 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Van Branken went 0 for 2 in the quarter, so in this third quarter, they're 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Hammock and Daly return for Livingston. Second free throw, no good again. Van Branken, though, with an offensive rebound, then knocked away by Copeland. And a foul called on Cora Copeland. Now it goes on Aubrey Garrett. Number 1, picking up her first. So back to the free throw line. We'll go to DeKalb County with Chloe Van Branken stepping up there.
Another great job by Van Branken fighting for the rebound, able to secure the basketball and give yourself another opportunity, and finally able to hit a free throw.
After missing her first two, she knocks that one down to score her 11th point and be the leading scorer and makes them both this time. She's got 12, the only player for either team in double figures. The front court with it is Hammock. Hammock walked with it. Took an extra step, and the turnover by Livingston will give it back to DeKalb County with exactly 3 minutes to play in the quarter, and Livingston leading 37-33 here in Smithville.
Yeah, just trying to come to that complete stop and just kind of took that extra step in the process.
Van Branken against pressure. Garrett playing the top of that press. Garrett knocks it away. Van Branken saves it, though, to Agee. Agee dribbling away from the defense, works it in the lane. Agee strong inside, and a foul going to be called. Let's see who they've got. It's going to go on Allie Reams, picking up her first. Free throws again for Jordan Agee.
DeKalb County's doing a good job here. Once they got into the bonus, been taking advantage and trying to take it inside, but they haven't taken advantage at knocking down the free throws when they've had these opportunities.
Agee now 1 for 4 in the, actually 1 for 5 in the quarter. This one's on the way. This one's good. So she's now 2 of 6 in the quarter, has 4 points. All here in this third quarter. 37-34, the lead cut to 3. Reams now to Hammock. Hammock right at the timeline. Got to be careful when she stepped on it. Now, you can kind of see that was going to happen, didn't you? Right where she put that foot down, and now Livingston going to take a full timeout. They'll call it with 2:36 to play in the third. It's Livingston 37, DeKalb County 34. You're watching high school basketball, brought to you by Overton County Farm Bureau on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
At the Quality family, we believe care isn't just a service, it's a promise.
Whether you're bouncing back from surgery, navigating a serious illness, or need essential equipment to stay independent,
we provide skilled home health, compassionate hospice, and reliable DME services right where you need them most. At home.
Covering communities in Kentucky and Tennessee, we're in your corner.
The Quality family, trusted care right where life happens.
.236 to play in the third. The Livingston lead is 3, 37-34. Lady Wildcats send Reese Collins, Emma Poston, Allie Reams, Mila Daly, and Chloe Jenkins out on the floor. DeKalb County sends Allie Melton. Also out there is Hannah Tobit back in, Jordan Agee, Chloe Van Branken, and Lily Young. Inbounds goes to Melton. Melton, the half-court circle. Livingston, that 1-2-2 matchup zone. Collins at the top of it. Back to Agee. Agee finds Tobit on the baseline. Tobit's pass inside, knocked away and stolen by Daly. Daly now to Poston. Again, Livingston wanting to run. Poston the front court to Daly. Daly swings it around to Reams. Reams to Collins posting up. Collins double team. Finds Jenkins at the high post. Jenkins inside. A lot of contact there. Knocked out of bounds by DeKalb County. You got to get something out of that. If you don't get the foul, you have to get possession on a play like that on most officials' calls.
Yeah, unable to get that contact that time. Quick inbounds here to Jenkins.
Jenkins backs it back out to Reams. Reams now will drive. Reams on the baseline. Jenkins, short corner jumper by Chloe's no good. Poston with the offensive rebound. Her follows up, no good. Rebound Van Branken for DeKalb County. Van Branken into the front court for the Lady Tigers. Van Branken all the way to the rim. Layup no good. Rebound pulled away by Tobit. Tobit now will skip it to Agee. Deep three by Jordan is bouncing, no good. Rebound inside goes to Jenkins for Livingston Academy. Collins now. DeKalb County's back well defensively. Finds Reams in the corner. Back to Collins. Collins dribbles with the left hand. Now to Jenkins. DeKalb County forcing this offense to be run 8 to 10 feet beyond the three-point line. In the corner, Poston. Poston now to Jenkins. To Daly. Her jumper from 10, no good. Reams with an offensive rebound. Reams back up in the lane. Jumper good. Allie Reams.
Saw an opportunity, taking advantage on the putback there. Nobody stepped up to her, so might as well take the shot. And able to knock it down. That's a big one for Livingston. Again, just trying to keep that offense rolling.
Reams has her first field goal. There's a deflection by Poston. Steal by Collins. Collins, little hesitation dribble, little move inside, blocked by Agee, but a foul called on Agee and Reese Collins will go to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line to shoot 2 for the Lady Wildcats.
Yeah, really nice move there. You get the defender to fly by and able to create the contact afterwards and have a chance here at the line now for Collins.
Reese has a chance to be the first Lady Wildcat to go into double figures as she'll step up there with 55.5 seconds to play in the quarter. Free throw by the sophomore is good.
Well, and back up by 6 again. See if they can just extend it to 7. Haven't been able to get it to that point yet.
Hasn't been a 3-possession lead, has it? Collins trying to make that happen. Reese puts it on the way. Got a lot of rim, but got it to drop. 6 in the quarter, 10 in the game for Reese Collins. She's now 2 of 4 from the free throw line on the night. Melton, the front court. Down low to Barton. Barton just powering her way inside, lays it up and in. Millie Barton, just a strong move inside to move that defender. Reams down the left side. Reams will drive. Barton will block it. It goes to Tobit. Barton playing well on both ends. Outlet going to be stolen, though, by Collins. Collins now with 20 seconds to play in the half. Collins now to Reams. Reams in the corner, Daly. Daly back to Reams. Reams back to Collins. Collins with Van Branken stepping up to guard her. They double team now. Collins up top to Daly, now to Jenkins. Jenkins back to Collins with 6 seconds. Collins around the screen to Daly. Daly has it go through her hands. She'll get the shot away. It's no good at the buzzer, and we're through 3. After 3, it's Livingston Academy 41, DeKalb County 36. You're watching high school basketball, presented by Overton County Farm Bureau on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Watson Chevrolet is proud to present the area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Watson Chevy's staff of experts are ready to get you into your next vehicle with unmatched service and knowledge. Stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway and get your vehicle serviced by their highly trained professionals. Right now, you can save money on oil changes, regular maintenance, and battery installation. And remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye. Watson Chevy is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the UCR Media Network.
Overton County Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to serve our community. Christy Key, John Godwin, and Corey Nard are your local auto, home, and life insurance experts. Whatever insurance you need, they will work to find you a solution. Visit them at 7486 Bradford Hicks Drive in Livingston or call them at 931-823-1322. Overton County Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to present Livingston Academy Athletics all year long on UCR.
Back here in Smithville, DeKalb County with possession, trailing by 5, 41-36. Up top with it, Tobit. Collins just took it away. Collins in the front court for the Lady Wildcats. Collins, quick burst to the rim, layup, good, and one. Reese connects on the layup and draws the foul and goes to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line.
And she's starting to take over this basketball game a little bit here late in the third quarter, and then obviously early on here in the fourth. Gets the steal and the score, and now the biggest lead of the night for the Lady Wildcats, seeing if she can't try to extend.
She's matched her number with 12 points on the night. Tobit going to sit down. AG going to come back in replacing her. Just underway with the fourth quarter. Livingston a chance to take an 8-point lead for the first time. Collins free throw is good. 13 now for Reese to lead all scorers.
And again, Livingston needed somebody to kind of step up and take share of the offense, and it's been Collins, but a lot of it has been after turnovers. She's just been able to get it going in transition, been able to knock down some free throws as well.
Van Branken works the ball to the right side. They'll set up the play there right in front of Coach Brandy Alley. AG with the left-hand dribble drive back to Van Branken. Van Branken trying to work with the dribble, gets inside. Van Branken has it knocked away and stolen by Daly. Collins has Reams with her. Collins going to keep it. Reese to the rim will draw the foul from Jordan Agee. And Reese Collins will go right back to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line to shoot 2, and just putting the pressure on this DeKalb County defense right now is Livingston Academy.
And that's it right there, and using her speed, especially in the transition. So difficult to defend her there with the basket because you kind of try to get in front of her and you just can't do it. She's so fast, and then she's able to knock down free throws.
AG picks up number 4. for DeKalb County. So she's got 4 now for the Lady Tigers. Collins made the first and makes the second. I don't think the last 3 or 4 have touched rim. And that one drains through for her 15th point of the night. Van Branken in the front court. Van Branken between the circles, and a timeout going to be called by DeKalb County. Lady Tigers will take a 30 here with 7:02 to play in the fourth. And you see Reese Collins, you talked a little bit about Hayden Ray having the ball on a string there last night in the boys' game. She's kind of the same way. She kind of knows where it's at all the time.
Yeah, she absolutely is. She fits perfectly into that point guard spot, and obviously really good defender, been able to get a lot of turnovers, and then is able to handle it offensively. Really good passer as well. Makes the right decisions more times than not. Right now, just kind of taking over, getting the job done defensively at the top of that zone defense that they've kind of switched to here in the second half, and then able to take it on the other side and use her speed to her advantage and able to get some finishes on that other side. Been very impressed with Collins, and she kind of came onto the scene last year for that Livingston Academy team and gave some really good minutes, has continued on here this season as well, and she's going to be relied upon pretty heavily throughout this season if this team is going to keep on getting better.
You talked a little bit ago about this being one of the smaller gyms in the area, and you think these rafters are high enough for Hayden to shoot the way he was shooting?
We'll see. So there's a couple of those Livingston Academy boys that like to shoot it pretty high up there.
I think a couple of them went through a rafter a time or two. Just to get
it
to
might
the rim.
have.
Melton to throw in for DeKalb County after the timeout. We'll go to Agee to bring it front court. Now to Van Branken. Van Branken between the circles, right side to Melton. Melton lob down low to Barton. Good catch in the crowd. Layup rims out on her. Rebound tapped by Jenkins and controlled by Reams. They're just kind of platooning the defense at Barton right now, and Collins just made a great catch to keep that one in bounds. Daly inside to Poston, K in the lane. Poston to Daly. Daly to Reams. Allie will fake. Allie will drive. Jumper banking good and one. Allie Reams taking the contact from Barton. Will score. Will have a chance at a three-point play at the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line.
And I wasn't sure they were going to call the foul at first. It looked pretty obvious, at least from this angle. And they let it go for a little while, but able to get the call. Nice take by Reams. Nice finish as well through the contact.
Free throw no good. Barton with the rebound. That's only the first foul on Barton tonight. But Livingston has the 12-point lead now, 48-36. Rebound Collins off the Van Branken miss. Collins looking to push. Collins pulls up from 13. Yes, sir. Reese Collins just unconscious right now. She's got 7 in the quarter, 17 in the game.
And they were struggling so much to keep it at a 6-point lead. DeKalb County was able to answer every time, and then Collins has happened. She just has taken over defensively. That one looked like it was off the top of the backboard. That one is off the top of the backboard.
Barton with another rebound, just not jumping, though. That reach and the strength of her hands is pretty good.
It really is. She's been really solid tonight. Going to get a rest here, though, but defensively been really, really good. Offensively, obviously, has really good hands, and it smartly just keeps it high up there. Nobody else can reach it.
Reams, quick jumper on the left baseline, good. Allie Reams going glass from the tough angle, able to bank it home for her 6 point.
And now for the Lady Wildcats, for an offense that has struggled so mightily in the last couple of ball games, they can't seem to miss.
It's her 7th point. I almost cheated Allie out of the point there. Timeout called by DeKalb County. 5:41 to play in the fourth. It is Livingston Academy 52, DeKalb County 36. You're watching high school basketball, presented by the Overton County Farm Bureau on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Mayberry's Furniture has been family-owned and operated since 1946 and is now serving the Upper Cumberland with locations in both Crossville and Cookville, offering the largest array of solid wood furniture and mattresses in the area. They also provide a best price guarantee and in-house service and delivery. Stop into their 15,000 square foot showroom at 1020 South Willow Avenue in Cookville to see their selection of Amish solid wood, flex steel, Tempur-Pedic, Sealy Posturepedic, and much more today. Mayberry's Furniture is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the high school football game of the week on the UCR Media Network.
(52-36). The Livingston lead is 16 with 5:41 to play in the fourth quarter. DeKalb County taking the timeout as they will play the ball in with Jordan Agee stepping out to throw in. Livingston has held DeKalb County scoreless so far in this fourth quarter.
Just returning the favor from their district opponent in Watertown last night, I guess.
Agee around the Fuson screen. Agee almost got knocked away by Collins. Fuson will drive, jumper in the lane, good, and She says, there you go. Brooklyn Fuson scores the first 2 of the quarter for DeKalb County.
Yeah, that's a big bucket there for the Tigers, with Livingston Academy able to finally get this offense going in the fourth quarter. And it seems like they're a little more comfortable out there right now and playing a little bit more of a rhythm.
Reams being hounded there by Fuson. Pass stolen away. Taken away by Agee. Agee in the front court for the Lady Tigers. Agee steps through the double team. Jumper banking good. Jordan Agee going strong to the rack. Has a chance at the three-point play.
Oh, it's a big bucket right there. If you're going to be able to mount a comeback, it helps if you can get to the line with the clock stopped and able to get the finish. See if they can complete the three-point play.
Chloe Jenkins going to pick up the personal foul. That'll be the first of the quarter on Livingston. Jenkins will pick up her third, and Agee will complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Cutting the lead down to 11, 52-41. Daly now across the timeline. Daly spins, pulls up the free throw line. Jumper off the back of the iron, no good. Jenkins taps the rebound out. Poston going to get to it for Livingston. Then Poston just hammered by Van Branken to pick up her fourth foul.
That's a pretty good descriptor of that foul right there. We've seen a couple of those so far tonight.
Sometimes just the body control
Yep.
when you get there, that's about all you can do. Oh, pretty pass to Daly, layup, no good. But a foul on Cook is going to put Mila Daly on the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line to shoot 2.
And a good cut there by Daly, like you said, right to the basket. Able to get past the defender. All she can do is try to foul to make her miss, and does do just that.
Daly with 2 free throws here. Autumn Cook picks up her fourth foul. Free throw by Mila is good to score her third point. Van Branken has 4. Cook has 4. Agee has 4 for DeKalb County.
Now, that is not a recipe for success when you're trying to mount the comeback and get back into it.
They only dressed 10. Second free throw by Daly is good again. She makes them both, has 4 points. I think 8 of the 10 have played. Yes, 8 out of 10 over there. Agee now across the timeline. Agee in a 13-point Livingston lead. Van Branken, right wing 3, rims out. Copeland trying to box out. Good job by Fuson slipping away from that. It gets to the rim and lays it up in after the offensive rebound, and she's got a chance at a three-point play.
Well, they just keep on getting rebounds, going back up, fighting through contact. Copeland trying to get that box out there, just couldn't quite hold on to it.
Free throw by Fuson is no good, as she can't complete the three-point opportunity, and the lead stays 11. Bella Harrison in the front court. The foul is on Reese Collins, picking up her third for Livingston. Poston in the front court. Poston will hand off to Collins. Collins gets free. Collins on the right side. Collins, quick crossover. Lost it for a moment, but Poston recovers. Poston now will dribble around the defense. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Collins will pull it away. Collins now staying inbounds, and Livingston going to take a timeout. Lady Wildcats will call the full with 3:58 to play in the fourth. Livingston 54, DeKalb County 43. No, it's a 30-second timeout. Oh, I didn't think they had any left. So 54-43, Collins and Poston, the defense there, they kind of fumbled it away for a moment, and it was just amazing how that Reese had the strength to stay in bounds and keep from turning that one over.
Yeah, and she had a little bit of contact that she was dealing with as well, trying to fight through that on top of taking care of the basketball and trying to find a teammate, and she was able to do just that, so able to keep possession. Smart timeout taken by Coach Riddle as well, realizing that her guards were in a little bit of trouble here on this near sideline, so you're able to get the stoppage, reset, and try to draw something up.
Poston to play the ball in for Livingston. Poston goes inbounds to Copeland. Copeland dribbles back out with the left hand, now to Collins. Poston had gotten a step toward the rim on that inbounds. Now she tries the back cut. Bounce pass a little too low for her to get to. Now Daly has it go off her hands, but saves it to Harris. Up top now to Collins. Collins now to reset. Collins looks to drive. Collins bumped there. Shot blocked away by Young. Collins gets it back though. Collins still dribbles back out. Collins now to Harris. Harris works it to the half-court circle. Back to Collins on the right wing. Collins to Poston cutting inside. Poston now to Copeland. Her jumper inside's no good, but she's fouled and will go to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line to shoot 2.
That was a heck of a job there by Collins, who had to take it inside a couple of times, keep it away from defender, keep possession of the basketball, and just keep that play alive. And able to find some of her teammates, and a nice job by Copeland. Takes it inside and drawing the contact to get to the line.
Cora Copeland to the line for the first time. The left-hander has that one roll through, kind of started on the right side of the rim and had a little English on it to keep it there inside the cylinder to score her 7th point. The foul was on Lily Young, picking up her 2nd. DeKalb County shuffling some players in and out now with the 12-point Livingston lead with 3:21 to play in the 4th. Copeland stepping back up there. Second free throw, that one's no good. Rebound, Melton. Melton controlling for DeKalb County. Melton in the front court. It's Collins, Poston, Copeland, Daly, and Harris for Livingston. Van Branken. Now to Agee. Agee will drive. Agee gets inside. A little half hook in the lane is good by Jordan Agee.
Cut it down to 10. That's as close as they have gotten it in a while. Cut it to 11 a couple of times. Now down to 10, but still double-figure lead here for Livingston.
Collins tries to shake free again. Can't get away from Melton. Agee scores her 9th point on that layup. Collins, little floater right side's no good. Reese will tap the rebound out to Poston. Just got enough of a finger on it to knock it out there to Emma. Poston now controlling at the half-court stripe. Drives around Tobit. And Tobit's going to be called for the hand check. And Emma Poston will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line.
And you said it for Collins. They're able to tap out the rebound, but really good at that tonight. Obviously not the tallest player on the floor, but when she misses, she's still able to make a difference and just trying to get a tap out to a teammate.
Free throw by Poston is no good. Livingston shot 9 free throws in the quarter. They've made 6 out of 9, trying to make it 7 of 10. Here is Emma Poston as she makes 1 out of 2. Poston has her 7th point. Livingston has it back to 11 now. 2.5 to play in the game as Agee brings it front court. Agee dribbling to the right side, will drive. Hands off now Van Branken. Van Branken backs it back out, will cross it over. Van Branken gets inside, banks home that shot. Tough one over the double team.
It's a really nice drive by Van Branken to the left side as well. He got a little bit of space on that left lane side and able to put it up and in to cut it to 9.
Van Branken has 14 to lead DeKalb County. Jenkins goes right side now to Poston. Poston with the left-hand dribble, works her way, top of the key, hands off now to Harris. Harris to Collins on the right side. We're under 2 minutes to play. Collins will drive. Collins gets all the way to the rim. Layup, rolling, no good. Rebound tapped by Jenkins, but tapped out of bounds by Jenkins. Touch last by Livingston. Basketball going to go to DeKalb County.
Fortunate part is they are up by 9 points. The unfortunate part is there's been a few too many missed layups, especially here in this 4th quarter for Livingston Academy.
Did she draw the charge? Yes, she did. Pick up Cora Copeland, dust her off. She just took that hit from Millie Barton, picking up Barton's 2nd foul and gained possession for Livingston Academy.
Yeah, great job there by Copeland. Staying set, staying in position, drawing the contact, and able to get the foul call.
Collins in the front court. Livingston not in any hurry, or I think Collins would have attacked the rim right there. Collins at the half-court circle, goes to Harris. Harris with the right-hand dribble. Bella picks it up. Now to Jenkins. Agee went for the steal, didn't get it. Inside to Poston. Poston back to Harris. She'll back it back out. Harris now to Collins. Collins dribbling with the left hand. Livingston trying to just freeze this one just a little bit. Agee falling down is going to foul Bella Harris, and Jordan Agee will foul out for DeKalb County with 1:09 to play in the 4th. She'll leave with 9 points on the night.
Yeah, a nice job there by Livingston Academy, realizing how much time is left. Really no reason to go take a shot and give the basketball back to DeKalb County. That's the only way they can get back into this game. So just take care of the basketball. They're probably going to come out and foul you like they do there. And now back to a 10-point lead.
Bella Harris back to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line, shooting 2, and the first one is good. She'll shoot a second here. Puts this one on the way, makes them both. Does Bella. She's hit 4 in a row from the line. She's been there 10 times. She's made 7 of 10. Barton inside, just powers her way to the rim and draws a foul on Copeland, and Copeland will pick up her 4th. Team's 2nd, but this will put Millie Barton on the free throw line to shoot 2.
That's the only thing you don't want to have happen right now for Livingston Academy is to stop that clock, and that's what they do right there. But again, you're up by those 11 points, still feeling pretty confident.
Free throw by Barton is good, her first free throw attempt. She's got 7 points now on the night for DeKalb County. Second free throw from Barton. This one's on the way. This one's good again. So Millie makes them both. Sub coming in for Livingston is Allie Reams going to come in replacing Cora Copeland. Jenkins goes inbounds to Harris. Pressure again by DeKalb County as they've cut it to 9. Reams dribbling through it. Tried to hit Jenkins, threw it behind her and out of bounds. Turnover by Livingston will give it back to DeKalb County.
That's a big turnover right there. Like you said, just a 9-point game. If you're able to go down and make it 3, make it a 6-point game, and this game gets a little bit interesting.
Van Branken in the front court for DeKalb County. Pass knocked away by Jenkins, but right back to Van Branken. Free throw line jumper by Chloe is no good. Tobit with an offensive rebound. Tobit now to Fusen. Fusen will drive. Fusen kicks it back out. She throws it out of bounds. So the unforced turnover by DeKalb County will give it right back to Livingston Academy.
Yeah, that's a big one right there for the Livingston Academy defense. Able to get the basketball back.
They'll play it in with Chloe Jenkins stepping out to throw in. Goes inbounds to Harris, double teamed. Harris now to Jenkins. They've got numbers. They hurry. Reams to Collins. Collins just going to dribble out though and try to burn a little more time. Harris with it. Harris now backs it back out with 20 seconds to play. I don't know if DeKalb County is going to foul. Van Branken will, trying to knock it away, and she'll foul out for DeKalb County.
Well, this is going to be a nice win here for Livingston Academy, where especially in the first half, it was looking like it was kind of the same old story in these last couple of ball games. We just weren't able to get the offense going too much. And then Collins took over, especially here in this fourth quarter. Great job by this Livingston Academy offense, keeping it rolling, coming off of those defensive transitions and able to create a few turnovers. And going to be a big win here for this Livingston Academy team.
Bella Harris back to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line. She'll knock down the first free throw again for the Lady Wildcats. Second one by Bella, good again. I said she's made 6 in a row now from the free throw line. 9 out of 12 total, 75%. For Harris as Copeland will knock that one away from Barton and knock it out of bounds, but it will stay with DeKalb County. So Livingston's going to get their second win of the season. First win on the road for the Lady Wildcats as they'll play it into Fusen. Fusen now to Melton. Melton cut off on the baseline. Melton out to Fusen. She'll just throw up a three-pointer at the what was close to the buzzer. It's no good. Poston will just hold that rebound, and Livingston will come away from Smithville with the big win as they win at 60-49 over DeKalb County. The Lady Wildcats go to 2-7. DeKalb County drops to 2-7. We'll take this break. We'll come back. We'll have our scoring in this one as we'll tell you. You're watching high school basketball presented by Overton County Farm Bureau on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate proudly presents this home with a great location just off Highway 111 on the south side of Cookeville. This home has just over 2,000 square feet, a 2-car garage, and beautiful hardwood flooring throughout. For more information, visit chadandamycrouch.com or call 931-979-1191. The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Girls game saw Livingston Academy win it over DeKalb County by a final score of 60-49. And the Lady Wildcats, after not scoring in the fourth quarter, they put up 19 here in the fourth quarter against DeKalb County, Jacob. So a little more confidence, a little more focus in that fourth quarter, and they come away and get the going away win over DeKalb County.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest thing. It just builds the confidence after not scoring yesterday in a game that you felt like you should have won, led by 11 in the third quarter. It slips away and you lose by 8. able to bounce back and get a win here against a DeKalb County team that you were able to handle last year a couple of times. In this one, it was a ball game at halftime, just a 2-point game, and even in the third quarter, DeKalb County was sticking around, and then that defense finally took over for Livingston Academy, turns into some offense. Collins was great in the fourth quarter, getting it going offensively and able to knock down some shots, able to knock down some free throws as well, and it is a big win for Livingston Academy, both confidence sake and just going forward this season as they continue to progress.
So Livingston Academy with the win, as we said, they go to 2-7. DeKalb County drops to 2-7 with the loss. Let's check the scoring in this one. A lot of people scored for both teams tonight. As I'm not going to try to do it in the scoring order. I'm just going to go from top to bottom because there's a lot of them. As Chloe Van Branken will lead DeKalb County with 14. She made 2 3-point field goals, was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Fouled out with 19 seconds to play in the game. Autumn Cook with 3 points. That was on a 3-point field goal. 6 points for Brooklyn Fusen. She was 0 of 3 from the free throw line. 3 points for Allie Melton on a 3-point field goal. 9 points in the game for Jordan Agee. Agee went to the free throw line 7 times. She made only 3 of 7 from the free throw line, and she fouled out with 1:09 to play in the game. 2 points in the game for Lily Young. She was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 4 points for Hannah Tobit. 8 points scored tonight by Millie Barton. She was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. As a team, DeKalb County went 9 of 18 from the free throw line. They made 4 3-point field goals on the night. For Livingston, now again going from top to bottom, Cora Copeland with 7 points for the Lady Wildcats. She was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 7 points scored tonight by Allie Reams. Allie was 1 of 3 from the free throw line. 9 points in the game for Bella Harris. All of those coming from the free throw line. She got there 12 times, made 9 of 12 from the free throw line for the sophomore guard. 2 points scored tonight by Chloe Hammock. 7 in the game for Emma Poston. Emma was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Reese Collins led Livingston in scoring tonight with 17. She went 5 of 7 from the free throw line, but she made 5 in a row to close out the game and was 3 of 3 in the fourth quarter from the free throw line. 2 points in the game for Chloe Jenkins. She was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 4 points scored tonight by Mila Daly. She was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 5 points in the game for Aubrey Garrett. She went 2 of 2 from the free throw line, made 1 3-point field goal on the night. As a team, Livingston made 23 out of 34 free throws. They made 1 3-point field goal. The Lady Wildcats with 23 of their 60 coming from the free throw line. These teams combined to shoot 52 free throws tonight here, Jacob. A lot of fouls in the game called by these officials.
And it really didn't feel like it that bad,
No.
at least, and just within the flow of the game. So I guess that means they were doing their job. It didn't seem like it was too bad in that one, but a good job by Livingston Academy that struggled early on to knock down some free throws, able to get them going, and then DeKalb County, obviously, it was pretty much a struggle all night long to kind of knock down some free throws, but a good win for Livingston Academy, able to get to that line, use that to their advantage, and knock them down late in the ball game to keep on extending their lead. DeKalb County was able to cut it to 10, cut it to 9, but that was as close as they were able to get it, as Livingston is able to walk away with the 11-point victory.
Time now to name our Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game. Who you got?
It's going to be Reese Collins. I mean, was really good. Mentioned leading them in scoring at 17 points tonight, and was able to do it all game long as well. Played very well in the first half. Has been great defensively, handling the basketball, making the right decisions, and then just took over there late in the third quarter, early on in the fourth, and set the tone for this Livingston Academy team offensively in the fourth quarter, and really put them ahead for good.
Livingston gets the win over DeKalb County by a final score of 60-49. That's going to wrap up this girls matchup. We'll take a quick break. We'll get everything ready for the boys game as we've got Livingston Academy and DeKalb County coming up. As again, your final score is Livingston 60, DeKalb County 49 in the girls game. You're watching high school basketball presented by Overton County Farm Bureau on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network. Girls game wrapped up just a little bit ago. Saw Livingston win by a final score of 60-49. And just going back to that just a moment, I think, Jacob, but Livingston looking for scoring. Point guard position is not where you always expect it to come from, but Livingston gets a combined 22 points from their point guard position with Reese Collins scoring 17, Aubrey Garrett coming off the bench to play the 1, scoring 5, so they combined to score 22, and that's just a big number coming from that point guard spot.
Yeah, great production. Like you said, you normally don't expect it. You're expecting it from maybe the 2 guard or the 3 guard, even down low in the post, especially with Livingston Academy, but you're able to get that production from your point guard spot, and they needed it in the worst way possible after not scoring yesterday in the 4th quarter, able to get it from Collins, and then Garrett coming in and playing for the first time in this ball game and able to knock down a couple of shots and get the offense going a little bit as well. So Coach Riddle and the team got to be feeling really good about that win, especially the way they played in the second half and rolling on into their kind of holiday tournaments over these next couple of weeks.
Now we move on to the boys matchup. Livingston Academy taking on DeKalb County. The Tigers come in 3-5 on the season. It's time now to take a look at our People's Bank starting lineups for the boys matchup. DeKalb County coached by Joey Agee. He's been here in Smithville for a very long time, and he's the head coach now of the DeKalb County Tigers. They will start number 5, Elliott Barnes. He is a sophomore for DeKalb County. Number 10, John Hendricks, a senior. Number 21, Logan Duke, a sophomore. Number 22, Porter Hancock, a sophomore. And number 23, Chase Young, a junior for the Tigers of DeKalb County High School. Again, number 5, Elliott Barnes. Number 10, John Hendricks. Number 21, Logan Duke. Number 22, Porter Hancock. And number 23, Chase Young. Now for Livingston Academy, the Wildcats are 0-3 on the season. They're coached by Nate Kennard. He's assisted by Blake Qualls. Coach Kennard told me he's going to go with a different starting lineup every night as this season goes along. I don't know if he'll stick with it all through the entire season, but he has for the first 4, and he'll start tonight. Number 1, Carter Harris. He is a junior. Number 3, Baylor Barnes, a freshman. Number 10, Reese Huddleston, a freshman. Number 11, Sam Birch, a freshman. And number 23, Hayden Ray, a freshman. So 1 junior, 4 freshmen starting tonight for Livingston. Again, number 1, Carter Harris. Number 3, Baylor Barnes. Number 10, Reese Huddleston. Number 11, Sam Birch. And number 23, Hayden Ray, the starting 5 for the Wildcats of Livingston Academy. That's your People's Bank starting lineups. People's Bank with offices in Livingston, Byrdstown, and Albany, Kentucky to serve you. And we talk about points coming from the guard position. Hayden Ray hit 6 threes last night, ended up with 18. Sam Birch comes up with 11. The 1 and 2 guards there will with 29 points for the Wildcats.
And you mentioned a little bit smaller of a gym here at DeKalb County and Smithville as well. Those high-arcing three-point balls for the Livingston Academy Wildcats, and we'll see if they get them up all the way to the rafters, but I would imagine they're going to be shooting a good amount of them, and this 5 on the floor that are getting the start were the 5 that seemed like they were able to play the most connected last night against Watertown and really able to make a nice run. If it weren't for Watertown, who was also shooting the 3-ball really well, they may have been able to get back into that basketball game but end up losing 57-40, but I said it yesterday on the broadcast, was really impressed with the fight of the Wildcats not going away, and I mean, we've talked about it multiple times. It's a very young, you mentioned it, 4 freshmen in the starting lineup. They're going to be given a lot of effort, and you're going to see a lot of growing pains throughout the year, but you're going to see some really highs for this Livingston Academy team. It's a lot of freshmen with a good amount of talent as well, and excited to see what they can do here against the DeKalb County team that is also fairly young. Yeah. They got John Hendricks there at that senior spot, who's one of their main returners, obviously a football player as well, and so he's going to be relied upon pretty heavily for this DeKalb County team, but also a pretty young group.
Sam Birch had 10. I say he had 11. He had 10, so they end up with 28 from those guard spots. But the one thing that this group does, they've got some good size in Josh Burchett and Emiliano Cardenas. But this group, their biggest player probably about 6'1", so they're not that big with this group. They've got to really box out and work inside to get those boards.
Yeah, Baylor Barnes, he'll kind of rotate down to that post spot, and he will tip up against here to open it up here for Livingston Academy. So it is a little bit smaller, but we saw it yesterday. They were still able to rebound all right, and they even got some points down low in the post as well against a Watertown team that had a little bit of size down low. And this is a DeKalb County team that they've got a little bit of size themselves, and we'll see how Livingston Academy tries to match up with it. It's always interesting as well. The benches here at DeKalb County split right in the middle. A lot of the coaches there at the front of the bench. You've got a couple of players and then the players at the end of the bench as well. And it can kind of feel like you're on an island at times there on that bench depending on where you're sitting.
Baylor Barnes to jump against Logan Duke. Duke will control the tap. DeKalb County has the first possession as we're underway here in Smithville with this boys matchup. They changed the starting lineup tonight as that went out of bounds, deflected away by Barnes. Number 11, Hartley Hanna, gained the start for DeKalb County.
They just like changing it up on you.
They do. Well, I went with the radio guy, so didn't actually get to the coach. He stopped me, and by the time I got done talking, it was too late. As the inbounds will go to Hanna to bring it front court. Hanna now at the half-court circle. Now just got to see who he's replaced. Right side to Barnes. Elliott Barnes, a long skip will go now to Hancock. Hancock back to Hanna. Back to Barnes, and they'll throw it away. Tried to hit Hendricks on the baseline. He was going one way, the ball with the other, and the turnover will give it to Livingston Academy.
And this is a Livingston Academy team that's kind of playing in that zone, trying to slow down the offense. And DeKalb County trying to move the ball around the zone and just trying to throw a couple of over passes, and then that one just straight out of bounds.
Chase Young is the one that Hartley Hanna starts for, as Birch will control for Livingston. Wildcats with their first possession. Harris pass going to go off the back of a defender, but able to dive on the floor to save it is Reese Huddleston to keep possession for Livingston. Birch now going to drive. Birch lost the dribble. Now we'll find Harris. Harris to Ray on the right wing. Ray up top now to Huddleston. Huddleston works his way in the paint. They double team. Barnes now on the dribble drive. Barnes cut off. Back out to Huddleston. Huddleston goes underneath. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound pulled away by Hancock to bring it front court. Hancock quickly up the floor. Will go inside for the jumper in the lane by Duke, which is no good. Rebound pulled away by Birch, though, for Livingston. Birch now gets this man-to-man by DeKalb County. Birch left side to Harris. Harris up top now to Ray. Ray swings it right side, Huddleston. Huddleston with the left-hand dribble, works his way inside. Little pocket pass there to Barnes. Barnes now to Birch cutting. Birch back to Barnes. Barnes dribbling, picks up the dribble. Now up top, Ray. Hayden can't get the three away. Good job stepping to him by the defender, Hancock. Huddleston now hands off Birch. Right elbow jump shot is bouncing, no good. Rebound pulled away by Porter Hancock, and DeKalb County running the other way. On the baseline they go. Now quick move down there by Barnes. His jumper's good. Elliott Barnes.
Somebody finally able to get the offense to go. Able in this one. It took a couple of minutes for both sides. Not too many stoppages either.
Birch coming back the other way. He just elevates from 18 feet and knocks down that long two-point jumper to tie it up at 2 apiece.
Yeah, just 1 foot on the line there for the deep two, but able to knock it down. There's one of those high arcing jumpers, and it finds the bottom of the barrel.
Duke in the left corner. Dangerous pass. Birch going to knock it away. Birch going to take it away. Sam leading the break. Birch will cross it over. Goes on the baseline. Ray. Hayden from 14 feet. Jumper bouncing, no good. Another rebound by Livingston. Huddleston there to get to it for Livingston. Birch now will bring it back out with the left-hand dribble. Steps around the Barnes screen. Birch there at the half-court circle in a 2-2 tie here in Smithville. Harris on the right wing. Carter going to drive. Spins. Carter kicks it back out now to Barnes. Barnes works his way inside. Ball knocked free by Hancock, but Barnes keeps it and will save it out to Birch to reset for Livingston. That's one thing about this offense by the Wildcats. We talked about it last night. They're very patient. They don't force anything, even as young as they are.
Yeah, they absolutely are. They make good decisions. Another good one right here.
Ray takes the three. Can't connect, though, and the rebound pulled away by Duke. Up the right side they go to Hancock. Back out now to Barnes. Barnes, little floater in the lane. Good. Elliott Barnes scoring all four of DeKalb County's points so far. Birch in the front court now for Livingston. Birch dribbling up top. Goes left side. Ray. Hayden will drive. Back out to Harris on a little pick and pop. Harris. Barnes just runs by him. Now Birch, three-pointer in there is no good. Rebound pulled away by DeKalb County's Hanna. Hanna, long run out to Duke. Layup good. Logan Duke. And Livingston wants a 30-second timeout. We talked about rebounding and it being a key. I started to say we kind of ran out of time in the pregame, but Reese Huddleston, he just kind of has a nose for where the ball is going to go to, and he's showing that again here in this first quarter.
And I think that's a lot of rebounding. If you can anticipate where the ball is going to go, you're able to get some more, and then it's all effort after that. If you can get yourself in a good position and then get a good box out, you're able to get a lot of rebounds, and he has done a great job here early on this season, obviously in just a few games played so far. Very young kid as well for this Livingston Academy team, and does a nice job in getting after the basketball. That time just not getting back quick enough in the transition, and leads to the easy bucket on the run out for DeKalb County.
DeKalb County leading 6-2. Coach Kennard, he doesn't care to use his timeouts. He'll use those and try to keep his team settled down. Burt's going to play the ball in with Ray coming back to help him out. Ray will bring it across the timeline. Hayden works it right wing. Not really sure which of those is actually the one for Coach Kennard. You know, Ray and Burch both play up there. Inside to Huddleston posting up. His jumper no good, but a foul going to be called on DeKalb County, and it'll put Reese Huddleston on the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line as the foul will go on Hartley Hanna.
And Huddleston has been very active on the offensive side. We mentioned his rebounding, and even there through the middle of the lane, trying to use his athleticism and able to knock down that first free throw. And he gets to the line by using his athleticism.
Huddleston, a good athlete for Livingston Academy. He'll shoot a second free throw. We're halfway through the first quarter. Huddleston trying to make this a 2-point game, and the free throw is good as he makes them both. And Livingston right here in this one in the first quarter.
They were in it for a little bit against Watertown yesterday, and then the Purple Tigers just started hitting everything from outside.
DeKalb County with the basketball in the front court. Hancock goes to Barnes. Barnes baseline jumper's no good. Rebound batted out. Huddleston coming out there with it for Livingston. Huddleston on the run all the way to the rim. Jumper banking no good. Rebound on the floor. Duke will come away with it for DeKalb County. Duke now to Hendricks. Hendricks to Hancock in the corner. Barnes back to Hendricks. He'll take the deep three and knock it down. John Hendricks with the first three of the night for DeKalb County, and they jump in front by 5 now, 9-4.
Well, that's what Livingston Academy is going to have to do if they want to stay in this basketball game, is be able to hit some shots from outside.
Huddleston to Harris now. Harris will drive. Harris double teamed inside. Double team backs away. Now the hook shot by Harris is no good. Rebound pulled away by Barnes. Barnes in the front court. Quick crossover. He'll bank this one on the left side and make it home. That's a tough shot with that angle that he had to bank that one off the window. Ray in the front court now for Livingston. Ray now to Birch. Sam's got an open look at a three. That one rims out. Rebound. Barnes will battle for it. Barnes will get it. Barnes fakes inside, but then threw it right to Barnes for DeKalb County. And then Livingston knocked it free, but it will go to Hendricks.
And you like the thought there for Barnes inside. He gets the rebound, and the three on the other end missed. Another nice rebound for Huddleston underneath for Livingston Academy. But for Barnes, he's trying to kick it back out. Just threw it to the wrong guy. He had a guy wide open on the top of the key.
DeKalb County jumper no good. Livingston will come back the other way with Birch up top now to Harris. Harris on the right wing. Step back three by Carter is no good. Rebound pulled away by Duke for DeKalb County. Duke now on the run. Duke all the way to the rim. Got Harris off the floor. Jumper's no good. Rebound Ray for Livingston. Ray now in the front court for the Wildcats, working between the circles. Left side now to Birch. Birch, quick release three. That one's no good. Rebound tap, just volleyballed over to Hendricks, and he's pushed and fouled by Carter Harris.
Carter Harris earned his money's worth on that foul there.
Got all of that one as he'll pick up his first foul in the game committed by Livingston. DeKalb County has been called for one also, as coming in for the Wildcats is number 55, Josh Burchett, and number 5, John Ford.
And it's been very different in terms of how this game has been played compared to the girls' game early on, and where there were a lot of whistles, a lot of physicality. And again, for Livingston Academy, it was kind of the same way against Watertown yesterday, just not that many opportunities for that many fouls.
Barnes, left corner three ball is good by Elliott Barnes. He's got 9 here in this first quarter. We've still got a minute and a half to play in the first quarter. The front court with it is Huddleston. Back now to Ray. Ray dribbling between the circles. Ray will go inside to Burchett, posting up. His jumper down low, no good. Ford with the offensive rebound, but lost it out of bounds. Touch pass by Livingston. Basketball will go to DeKalb County.
And a good job there by Ford to get the basketball. Just couldn't quite hang on to it. Nice drive there by Burchett as well. Just couldn't get the soft touch off the window.
Barnes now to bring it front court. Working there at the half-court circle. Barnes goes right side now to Hanna. Hanna in the corner to Barnes. Barnes looking down low to Hendricks. They'll get the ball to him. Hendricks now tries to make the extra pass inside to Duke. Duke pulls it away. Hancock, short corner jumper on the left side is good by Porter Hancock for his first 2 of the night as we move under a minute to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, the Tigers had a slow start offensively, but they haven't missed since.
Huddleston on the right side for Livingston around the Barnes screen. Huddleston gets down low but can't get the shot away. Out now to Ray. Step back three ball by Hayden. That one's bouncing, no good. Rebound pulled away by Duke, and he might have got away with the travel, but they let play continue as it goes out to Hannah.
Anytime you got to tap your pass forward, that's normally not a good look.
Especially when you tap it from 7 or 8 feet up. Duke up top. Now to Barnes on the left wing. Barnes skips it now to Hancock at the free throw line. His jumper there is good, and DeKalb County heating up now offensively here in this first quarter.
I mean, they got to be shooting 80% in this first quarter.
Ray across the timeline with 12 seconds to play in the quarter. Huddleston to Barnes, Kane inside, knocked away by Barnes. He'll come out there with Hancock on the run. Right side to Hannah. Now Hendricks, his three in the air. That one's banking, no good. Long rebound, Barnes, and the quarter will end right there. So a big quarter by DeKalb County. The Tigers lead it 18-4 after one. You're watching high school basketball, presented by Overton County Farm Bureau on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to support student athletes and athletic departments throughout the Upper Cumberland. They are also proud to sponsor Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing's Player of the Game on this broadcast. From trophies to t-shirts, they can do it all. Be sure to stop by and see them at 120 Circle Drive in Allgood, or give them a call at 931-537-9559. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Let the bidding begin. It's time for the show, and you know it's gonna go high. There's a buzz in the air, and people come from everywhere to hear the auctioneer cry. The sound of the gavel never gets old when you hear an EJ say so. Live or online, we handle auctions of any kind.
Call Aminette's Eagle Auction at 526-5335, where we soar higher.
DeKalb County putting up 18 in the first quarter. Elliott Barnes scoring 9 of those, as Barnes coming out red hot for the Tigers. Livingston with possession to start the second quarter. Ray on the right wing. Ray will bring it back out for the Wildcats. High post Harris. Harris will drive, drops it off inside, but Hendricks steps in front of Ford to make the steal. Hendricks now, right side, new player out there, that is Young. His three on the way is no good. Rebound pulled away by Ford for Livingston. So Chase Young out there along with Drew Cook checking in for the first time for DeKalb County here to start the second quarter.
I think a big thing here for Livingston Academy, got to be more physical defensively against these DeKalb County Tigers. Can't have any of those turnovers either.
Hendricks takes that pass away as Birch tried to get it to Burchett, but threw it over his head, and DeKalb County coming the other way with Barnes on the right side. Barnes in the corner now to Hendricks. His three in the air is no good. Rebound Birch. Birch now up the middle of the floor, dribbling top of the key. Birch works it to the right side. Now to reset for Livingston with a minute gone in the second quarter, and DeKalb County still leading 18-4. Ray up top against this DeKalb County man-to-man. Ray working there with the left-hand dribble and away from the ball. An offensive foul is going to be called on Carter Harris for Livingston, picking up his second.
Yeah, and it was. He's trying to go set that screen, and he's still kind of moving as he's trying to set it instead of staying still and just taking the contact. He's trying to get a good screen, but a little too much there moving.
Livingston's had 2 fouls called on them, both of those on Carter Harris. DeKalb County's been called for only 1, that on Hartley Hannah. The front court with it is Young. Young right side to Hendricks. Hendricks with the right-hand dribble will skip it now to Barnes. Open look at a three. That one's no good. Rebound Harris for Livingston. Harris in the front court on the dribble. Harris right side Birch. 3 ball in the air. That one rims no good. Rebound off the hands of Cook. Taken away by Emiliano Cardenas, who's checked in for Livingston. And Ray's going to be pushed and fouled by Barnes. And Elliott Barnes will pick up his first foul of the quarter on DeKalb County.
Yeah, a good job there by Cardenas, able to fight after the basketball and punch it back out and keep another possession alive here for Livingston Academy. Again, just trying to find the offense a little bit here.
Ray plays it into Birch. Birch now dribbling between the circles, will step around the Cardenas screen. Birch lobs it back to Cardenas, but taken away by Barnes. Barnes in the front court now for DeKalb County. Right side to Young. Young in the lane, Cook quickly back to Barnes. Barnes up top, Hendricks. Straightaway 3, line drives no good. Rebound Birch for Livingston, wanting to run. Birch in the front court. challenging Cook. Cook knocked it free. Birch got it back. He'll save it to Barnes. Then Barnes has it knocked away by Hancock. Stolen away by Hendricks. Hendricks on the right side for DeKalb County. Now to Barnes. 3-ball. Steps into it. Jumper's no good. Rebound fought for Cardenas. Able to keep Cook from getting to it. And the Wildcats have possession. The front court with it is Ray. In the corner, Barnes. Baylor will drive. Baylor cut off. Can't get the turnaround jumper. Cook did a good job defensively. Forward now to Birch up top. Birch at the half-court circle. Birch around the Cardenas screen. They'll lob it back to Cardenas. Hancock will knock it away, but right to Ford. Ford will drive. Shot blocked by Cook, but goes right back to Ford. Ford now to Birch in the corner. Birch will dribble back out with the right hand. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to play in the half. Birch, reverse layup underneath, went off the support and out of bounds. It'll go to DeKalb County.
Yeah, I like that thought there. He's trying to get underneath past the defense, throw it high off the window and get some English. Just didn't quite catch the backboard as the 30-second timeout will be taken by Coach Kennard and Livingston Academy. And he likes to burn these early on to try to get his team kind of staying in it right now, still down by 14 points. And just haven't found their offensive rhythm yet. Obviously, defensively, been okay here in this second quarter so far. Nobody scored in this second quarter so far. And that's kind of how these Livingston Academy games go. We talked about it. Not too many fouls called for Livingston Academy. It's a very young team. They're not super physical, especially defensively. And they're very methodical offensively, trying to look for a good shot.
And that's hard to get freshmen to do. I mean, they're still just kind of learning the speed of the game, and it's amazing how much the speed changes from elementary school to high school.
Absolutely.
So DeKalb County gets another new player in there. David Wheeler will check in for the Tigers as they played 8 already.
I was going to say all 3 officials weren't quite ready yet.
No,
the baseline official was already throwing the ball, and the players were still coming on the floor from the sideline.
He may have a long drive. He's ready to go. Barnes will bring it front court for DeKalb County. Barnes, the half-court circle, left side now to Young. Young up top, Hancock between the circles, down low to Cook. Cook back to Hancock on the give and go. Layup good. Porter, Hancock.
That's a pretty play right there. Like you said, give and go from the elbow side. Cuts right to the basket. Nobody stays in front. An easy lay-in underneath.
Ray will drive. Hayden to the rim. Cook will block his shot. Hancock will come out there with it. Lost it, but picked up by Young. Young now across the timeline. Young in the corner now to number 33. That is Wheeler. Wheeler back out top to Cook. Cook now to Barnes on the left wing. In the corner, Young. Young backs it inside. Pass taken away by Huddleston there with the steal for Livingston. Huddleston in the front court, working against the man-to-man to Ford. Ford now will hand off to Ray. Ray dribbling top of the key, works around the screen. Ray now with Cook guarding him. Mismatch here if they can clear some room for Ray. Huddleston now on the baseline, spins on Cook. Cook knocks it away and knocks it out of bounds. It will stay with Livingston Academy.
Cook's done a nice job here and able to knock a couple basketballs away defensively. He got the block earlier as well. He's been pretty solid. He's going to stay on.
Halfway through the second quarter, DeKalb County leading 20-4. As coming in for the first time is Keith Hanna checking in. Inbounds goes to Ray. Ray dribbles around the Barnes screen. Ray works around the Cardenas screen now. Will hand off to Huddleston. Huddleston to the free throw line. Huddleston needs help. Backs it back out to Ford between the circles. Ford now to Barnes. Barnes lost it on the dribble. Recovers. Barnes backs it back out to Huddleston. Huddleston now to Ray. Ray working on the right wing. Hayden dribbles with the left hand. As we said, he made 6 threes last night in Watertown. Career high. I can say that because he's only played 2 other games besides that one. Ray in the paint. Jumper inside. Bouncing no good. Cardenas battling for the rebound, but a strong rebound by Young for DeKalb County. Young now to Hanna. And they'll kick it back out. Cook right wing to Duke. Duke on the baseline. Back to Hanna. Keith Hanna, pull-up jumper over Cardenas is good, and that's a tough shot because Emiliano has ever been a 6'3".
Absolutely, it's a very tough shot. Cardenas, pretty good closeout on it as well, and looked like he may have almost gotten a piece of it, but able to knock it down over the top of him.
Huddleston in the front court for Livingston. Huddleston looks to drive, gets inside. They double team in the post. He'll kick it out to Ray. Ray fakes. Ray steps inside the arc. Hayden backs it back out to Huddleston. Huddleston now will drive. Huddleston free throw line to Barnes. A step inside the free throw line. The jumper's no good. Rebound coming out to Keith Hanna. Hannah in the front court will drop it off to Duke, driving to the rim, layup no good, but he's fouled, and we'll have our first free throws of the night for DeKalb County, as it will be Duke stepping to the line after the foul called on Baylor Barnes, his first.
He talked about how many free throws we had in that girls' game. What was it, 50 so, something like that? 2:31 to play here in the first half, and finally we have some free throws.
Logan Duke hits the first one to 52. I guess that's a deck of playing guards.
Yeah, that's right.
So Duke stepping up to shoot another. I didn't, of course, with the way it goes, you don't keep track of as many fouls really as the other, but the second free throw by Duke, good again. I guess we could go back and look and see how many fouls were committed. 20-point lead now for DeKalb County, 24-4 as we approach 2:20 to play in the first half. DeKalb County in front. Birch back in there. He will drive. Birch cut off inside by Wheeler. They'll back it back out, and the pass going to be stolen away by Hannah. Hannah will just hand it off to Young. Young on the right baseline. His jumper bouncing no good. Cardenas will tap that one out, but he taps it out of bounds. It'll go to DeKalb County.
Just got to try to grab onto the basketball if you can. Try to tap it to a teammate. Just couldn't quite get there.
Wheeler plays it in to Chase Young. Young high post now to Duke. Duke turns and faces up. They'll drop it down low to Young. They'll kick it out now to Wheeler. His baseline jumper rolling no good. Rebound fought for. Cardenas will come up with it for Livingston. Ray now to bring it front court for the Wildcats. Ray up top. Hayden pull-up three out top is rolling good. That's a Twin Lakes tractor. Three-point field goal for Hayden Ray. Soft touch off the rim.
Yeah, when the prettiest one hits the rim support, falls in, you'll take it any way you can. We'll see if that one gets this Livingston Academy offense rolling at all.
Cook will skip it now to Young. Young will drive, gets too far underneath, tried to get it back out to Cook. Goes all the way out near the half-court line where Wheeler will get to it. Inside they go to Young in the short corner. He'll dribble out to three-point range. Young inside, Cook posting up. Cook, little no-look pass inside to Duke. Didn't catch it clean. Cardenas will block him, and Cook's out of bounds when the basketball touched him. And Emiliano Cardenas has his first block of the night.
Yeah, great defensive play there. Staying straight with the hand up in the air. Gets a piece of it, and then taps it off of him as DeKalb County's out of bounds.
A minute to play in the first half. DeKalb County leading 24-7 here in Smithville. Harris back in there for Livingston. Dribbled it off his foot. Able to keep it with possession now as Harris will drive. Gets inside. Jumper's no good. But a foul going to be called on DeKalb County. And it'll send Carter Harris to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line as Drew Cook will pick up his first. Second in the quarter. Called on DeKalb County, and Carter Harris at the free throw line shooting two. The first one is good.
And a good job getting to the line there, and a nice drive as well. Gets a step on the defender and able to get the contact.
Second free throw by Harris. Good again as he makes them both there. DeKalb County to bring the ball in the front court. DeKalb County up top. Pass deflected by Ray, but goes right back to Duke. Duke inside finds Hannah. Then they'll kick it in the corner for the three by Wheeler, which is good. David Wheeler knocks down a big three. His first bucket. Biggest lead for DeKalb County, 27-9. Ray, three ball to answer. That one bounces no good. Rebound pulled away by Duke. Now running the other way is DeKalb County's Hannah. His driving layup no good. Rebound tap, controlled by Harris. Harris in the front court for Livingston with 17 seconds to play in the quarter. His runner's no good. Bats it out to Ray. His two-point jumper's good. Hayden Ray. Ray scores his fifth, and now a foul going to be called. It'll go on Sam Birch. He'll pick up his first, team's third here in the quarter.
And Ray able to find the two-point jumper that time. So Livingston is going to make a sub right before they get the ball in.
Same official handed it to him a little quickly again, didn't he? Wheeler will play the ball in to Young. 7 seconds to play in the half, and now a hold inside going to be called on Livingston. It'll go on Reese Huddleston, picking up his first, team's fourth. So for the next 5.5 seconds, DeKalb County will be in the bonus. DeKalb to throw in on the end line with Wheeler stepping out to throw in. Wheeler lobs it backcourt to Young. Young working out top. Birch all over him. They let play continue. Birch will block the three, and the half will end right there at halftime. It's DeKalb County 27, Livingston Academy 11, with the Tigers leading by 16 at the half. We'll take a break. We'll have the scoring in this one as we'll come back with their halftime as you're watching high school basketball. presented by Overton County Farm Bureau on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Legacy House is right here in the heart of Smithville. It's more than a boutique, it's a family story woven into every thread. I'm Amy Allen, and I started this place with my 3 beautiful daughters. We offer timeless pieces that feel both classic and bold. From rich textured clothing to one-of-a-kind accessories, this shop has a perfect mix of heritage with a modern edge. So come on down. You'll find more than just fashion. You'll find a place where legacy and style meet.
Located at 104 West Walnut Street in Smithville, stop by and see their selection Tuesday through Saturday. Legacy House is proud to be an all-inclusive sponsor of UCR.
Box Drop Cookville is the easiest way to buy an affordable mattress, specializing in clearance and closeouts directly from the manufacturers. They're able to pass huge savings on to you. Make an appointment to see their warehouse full of selections including big-name hybrid and memory foam alongside traditional springs that are among some of the coolest to touch mattresses on the market. Call Brandon Lane at 931-349-7066 to make your appointment today. Box Drop Cookville has been proud to serve Cookville since 2018. Looking for weekend lunch and dinner plans? Since 1971, Nick's Restaurant has been locally owned and operated. From mouth-watering prime rib to delectable ice cream pie, Nick's has it all. Their cozy atmosphere and great service will make you feel right at home. Plus, their banquet space is perfect for any event. Visit them at 895 South Jefferson Avenue or online at nickscookville.com. Nick's Restaurant is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Sonia Brown is a full-service realtor and is licensed across the state of Tennessee, listing and selling residential, multifamily, land and farms, commercial and industrial properties. Sonia handles the sale from start to closing and beyond. Let her put her 30-plus years of experience to work for you. Sonia Brown, realtor with American Way Real Estate, has been supporting student-athletes in the Upper Cumberland area since 1990. You can reach Sonia Brown at 931-979-7145. Up is the Upper Cumberland's best indoor golfing experience. With 3 state-of-the-art golf simulators, you can work on some of the world's best courses, all in the comfort of their climate-controlled facility. Want to know where you can improve? See everything from club speed to spin rate in seconds. They also have plenty of other games to enjoy time with friends. Conveniently located at 141 4th Street in Baxter. Stop in. Visit them online at tupgolfclub.com or call them at 931-559-GOLF to reserve your simulator today. T-Up is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Livingston Regional Hospital is Livingston's hometown hospital. Located at 315 Oak Street, Livingston Regional Hospital provides compassionate quality care for all patients from local people you can trust so you can count on them to treat you like family. Their excellent staff offers years of experience and training to meet the needs of all patients. They understand the importance of providing care in a professional and comforting manner. They're proud to partner with Livingston Academy Athletics through the LRH Sports Medicine team. Livingston Regional Hospital is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Turfmasters Landscape Management has been serving the Upper Cumberland since 1996. They offer a variety of services, including lawn maintenance, landscape design and installation, landscape lighting, irrigation systems, and more. They also provide snow and ice removal during the cold winter months. For more information, contact Matt Wilson at 931-261-1587 today. Turfmasters Landscape Management is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. The Real Estate Collective Land and Farm Team represents a dedicated group of individuals possessing a wealth of expertise in land and farm sales. They possess a range of resources at their disposal, all aimed at showcasing the innate qualities of each property. Call 931-559-9500 for more information or see their current listings at letsgorico.com. The Real Estate Collective Land and Farm Team is proud to support student athletes in our area and this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
DeKalb County leading Livingston 27-11 at the half. It was 18-4 at the end of the first quarter. In that second quarter, though, DeKalb County only outscored Livingston by 2. It was a 9-7 quarter. So the Wildcats going into halftime, they got to feel good about that quarter they played there in the second.
I think so, and I think defensively, I mentioned it, they got to be a lot more physical in that second quarter. I think they were a little bit more physical, and I think DeKalb County finally missed some shots. They had so many in that first quarter, it just didn't seem like they could miss in that first frame. And then Livingston Academy was finally able to get the offense going a little bit as well in that second quarter. Took them a little bit to get the offense going, but able to do so, and not settling for as many threes, able to get some jumpers in the mid-range and able to knock a couple of those down. And this Livingston Academy team, they're always going to be playing hard. They got a lot of offensive rebounds in that first half, just unable to convert on some second chance opportunities, but able to cut into it just a little bit more in the second quarter. And you can see the fight, you can see the will, and then try to get it going. And we'll see what the offense can do coming up here in the third.
DeKalb County hit 3 threes in the first half. It kind of feels like they made more than that, though. It seems like those threes came at big moments for the Tigers.
Yeah, I think so. It was any time that Livingston Academy, it seems like they were making a little bit of a run. Well, here comes DeKalb County hitting that timely shot, and kind of talked about it yesterday with Watertown, where Livingston was really playing some pretty good basketball. They'd get a little bit closer, and then Watertown would rip off 5-6 points in a row, knocking down a couple of triples in the process, and right back down double digits they would go. And kind of the same thing here in the first half for Livingston Academy defensively. Would do some nice things, and then a three would go down. They would miss a shot on the other end, and a three again, and just struggling to keep it within striking distance. Still 16 points right now, which is, I guess, is where that Watertown game was for the most part, and we'll see if they can go on maybe a little bit of a mini run here to start off this third quarter and try to get back into it.
Halftime here, let's check the scoring in the first half for these two teams. First of all, for DeKalb County, they're being led by Elliott Barnes. He's the leading scorer in the game for both teams. Barnes with 9 points in the first half. He's made 1 3-point field goal. 6 points at halftime for Porter Hancock. 4 points in the first half for Logan Duke. Duke was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. That's the only free throws that DeKalb County shot in the first half of play. John Hendricks with 3 points on a 3-point field goal. 3 points for David Wheeler on a 3-point field goal. And 2 points in the first half for Keith Hanna to give them their total of 27. We said as a team they shot only the 2 free throws, made 2 of 2. They made 3 3-point field goals in the first half for the Tigers. Fouls for DeKalb County, only called for 3 fouls in the first half as a team. Elliott Barnes had 1, Hartley Hanna had 1, Drew Cook had 1 for the Tigers. Now for Livingston, they're led in scoring in the first half by Hayden Ray. Finally got a 3 to settle in on one that was just a soft shot on the rim. It dropped through for the only 3-pointer of the first half for Livingston. Hayden leads the Wildcats with 5. 2 points for Carter Harris on 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 for Reese Huddleston on 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And 2 points for Sam Birch to give Livingston their total of 11 points in the first half. Wildcats went 4 of 4 from the free throw line as a team. They made 1 3-point field goal in the first half. Fouls for Livingston. Carter Harris has 2, 1 on Baylor Barnes, 1 on Reese Huddleston, and 1 on Sam Birch. So kind of a complete reversal from the girls' game. After so many free throws that they shot, now the boys' game, they've only shot 6 combined in the first half.
Yeah, been very different here in this one so far, and we talked about it a little bit. A lot of that is that physicality. And for on the girls' side, both those defenses are playing full court. They're getting after you and trying to run the floor. These ones are a little bit more of the half-court defense, and it's worked out for DeKalb County, obviously, been able to work it into their offense. And for Livingston Academy, they are kind of just doing what they can defensively right now, and that's about all you can do as freshmen. When you're a little bit undersized, you don't quite have that physicality yet. You haven't had the chance to get in the weight room as much and get a little bit stronger. That physicality will come with them, and then they're just very methodical offensively, so they're not drawing a ton of fouls. Even saw Harris, though he did get inside, was able to draw some contact and get to the free throw line. So we'll see if they're able to do a little bit more of that coming up in the second half.
Halftime here with DeKalb County leading Livingston 27-11. I know there's a big weekend coming up here on UCR Media, and Noah McKay, he's drawn the short straw, hasn't he? That's a tough assignment, having to go where he's going.
It is. He's been going down there to Orlando with the Upperman Bees for the last few seasons. He's down there again, so he'll start calling some games coming up on Thursday, playing down there in Orlando and around that Florida area for both the Lady Bees and the Bees. And then he's also calling the Jackson County Blue Devils, who are down there playing in the same tournament as the Lady Bees. So we have Jackson County and Upperman coming down there this weekend. I'll be out in Knoxville area as Pickett County is taking part in the Hammer Hardwood Classic out in East Tennessee, kind of around the Knoxville area, both boys and girls, and we'll have action of both of those. So we'll have a lot of action coming up this weekend. And, of course, we'll have the UCR basketball show coming up tomorrow night. We'll break down a lot of the games earlier this week, which mainly was just Livingston Academy playing this early on this week. And a White County play tonight. They got a big win against Trousdale County as well. But we'll break all that down. We'll bring the UC Top 5. And then Tech basketball in action on Thursday and Saturday as well. So still a lot of basketball to come later on this week.
Oh, yeah, it's just getting fired up as everything will get really busy. And then once we get into district play, that's when it gets fun. That's when it gets interesting, and the intensity really ramps up when it gets to district play.
Yeah, the schedule kind of calms down a little bit. You just go mainly to Tuesday, Friday games in the district schedule. But, man, our district games are going to be so much fun, especially in 7 AAA, both the boys and the girls. And going to be a heck of a lot of fun here this season.
DeKalb County will have the basketball to start the second half. They'll send out Hartley Hanna, also out there Elliott Barnes, Porter Hancock out there as well. Also Logan Duke and John Hendricks, the 5 that started the game for DeKalb County, start the second half. Duke on the right wing with the left-hand dribble. Pass deflected by Birch, but it'll get to Hanna. Hanna back to Duke. Right wing Hancock. Deep 3 in the air is bouncing, no good. Harris with the rebound for Livingston. Harris now to Ray. Ray in the front court for the Wildcats, working on the left side. Up top now to Birch. Birch right wing. Harris fakes the 3. Harris will drive. Wide open layup. Good. Carter Harris. Pretty dribble drive to get his first field goal of the night.
Going to the non-dominant side as well. Able to get the finish with the right hand and able to get it within 14.
Hancock quickly inside to Barnes. Barnes now spins, gets free. Left-hand layup. Good. Elliott Barnes. Quick move to get him into double figures with 11. Ray coming the other way, but they'll cut him off. Now Ray tries to drive again. Did it go off his foot or did it go off of Hanna? It went off Hanna and will stay with Livingston.
That's a heck of a spin move by Barnes at the other end. Just kind of looks to the left and spins back to the right. Gets the defender off of him, and a nice move.
Ray to play the ball in to Harris on the left side. Now to Huddleston. Birch quickly to Harris. Kane in the lane. Carter turnaround jumper blocked away by Hendricks. Barnes will chase it down from getting out of bounds. Huddleston now. Huddleston will cross it over twice. Works his way in the lane. In the corner now to Harris. Harris cut off by Hendricks. Back out to Barnes in three-point range. Barnes gets in the paint. He tries a little up and under move, and he'll draw a foul from Logan Duke, and will go to the free throw line, the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line, to shoot 2 shots.
Yeah, really nice move there by Barnes inside. Couple of shot fakes, spins a couple of times, and earns a trip to the stripe.
Baylor Barnes looking for his first point of the night. The free throw rolls good. Got a lot of rim there and kicked off the window and drops through to score his first point.
Some soft rims here at DeKalb County.
Second one no good. Rebound taken away by Barnes, wanting to run. Barnes in the front court, quickly in the paint. Barnes now will kick it back out to Hancock. 16-foot jump shot is good. Porter Hancock, that's a spot you don't shoot at often, a foot behind the free throw line. Ray coming the other way. He pulls up a foot inside the free throw line. His jumper's no good. Hendricks with the rebound, wanting to run for DeKalb County. Hendricks underneath Duke ahead of the field. Left side layup, no good. Rebound to Ray with a chance to run. Ray has Birch with him, but now they're going to call a technical foul on someone here. Technical foul called on, I think they signaled 21, Logan Duke.
DeKalb County.
The technical on Logan Duke will be his second foul as well. Team second. This will put Hayden Ray at the free throw line, the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line, to shoot 2.
That was interesting. You don't see it blow the play dead unless you maybe say some magic words.
Yeah, that must have been because he was just running by. Ray misses the first, makes the second, so he's got his 6th point. But he wasn't really that close, you know. There were other DeKalb County players closer. He might have been a victim of just where he was at. Birch in the front court. Right side to Harris. Harris up top now to Huddleston. Huddleston between the circles will hand off to Ray. Ray backs it back out now to Barnes. Barnes with the left-hand dribble around the screen. Lost it on the drive. Barnes will try to save it. He'll kick it out to Ray. Hayden's 3 in the air. That one's no good. Rebound fought for. Coming up with it's going to be Hancock for DeKalb County. Hancock quickly up the right side to Hendricks on the baseline. They'll skip it to Cook. Cook will drive. Goes back to Hendricks. Hendricks puts it on the floor. Gets in the paint. Drives to the rim. Layup no good. Cook with an offensive board for DeKalb County. Right back to the rim. The jumper's good. Barnes will foul him on the back of the head. And Cook has got a chance at a 3-point play.
I've been really impressed with Cook since he has come in. So active inside. Gets a nice rebound there. Up through the contact and finishes. been really, really solid.
Cook with a chance at a three-point opportunity. The left-hander puts it on the way, no good. Rebound pulled away by Huddleston. Huddleston in the front court now to Birch. Birch in the corner, Ray. Ray dribbling out there with the left hand. Ray now to Harris. Harris going to drive. Carter, little jumper, banking good. Carter Harris. Harris putting it on the floor, having some success now for Livingston. Barnes going the other way. His jumper banking good, and Elliott Barnes has had success all night.
Yeah, Livingston Academy's going to have to find a way to try to slow him down. Cut him off from driving inside, but he's shown he can knock it down from outside as well.
Barnes has 13. Huddleston thought someone else was in the corners. That pass from Birch sailed on him out of bounds. Turnover, going to give it back to DeKalb County as, again, the officials a little ahead of the game.
Well, it was the one official. He was just throwing it to his other official, and in the way was John Hendricks, who said, yeah, sure, I'll throw it in.
They're saying, let's play. Hannah in the front court. Hartley goes outside now to Barnes. Left side, Hendricks. Deep three by John is off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound control by Ray for Livingston. Hayden in the front court. Ray now, they look to double team. Ray dribbles away from it. Now in trouble. Has it knocked away and out of bounds by Hannah. Touched last by DeKalb County. It'll stay with Livingston on the end line. Wildcats send Huddleston out to throw in. DeKalb County man-to-man on the inbounds. They'll find Birch breaking on the left side. Birch dribbling there for the Wildcats. Steps around the Harris screen. Birch tried to go back to Harris, but Cook took it away. Cook in the front court now for the Tigers. In the corner, Hannah. Back up top now to Hendricks. His three is no good. Rebound to Burchett. Burchett now to Ray. Ray across the timeline. Ray all the way to the rim. Scoop layup. Good. Hayden Ray. Oh, that was pretty there by Hayden.
That's a tough shot right there. On the run, you got to scoop it up all in one motion to keep it away from the defender, and able to do just that.
3 in the quarter, 8 in the game for Hayden Ray to lead Livingston. A shot much older than his freshman years as he banks that one home off the window. Halfway through the third quarter, the lead is 16 for DeKalb County. That's what we were at the half. That goes off the hands of Hancock and out of bounds. Turnover will give it back to Livingston.
That Cook almost just a little too quick for his teammates there, but able to dump it off, trying to get him on the run there. It's a good thought, just couldn't quite get it to him.
New player coming in for Livingston as they'll get into the lineup for the first time. Number 13, Ryder Kaufman checking in for the Wildcats. Kaufman going to hand off to Ray. Ray between the circles. Hayden working out top. Lob pass deflected away by Cook, taken away by Barnes. Barnes in the front court. Barnes back to Cook. Cook up top now to Hancock in the corner. Hannah, right wing, they go to Hendricks. Hendricks whips it out to Cook. Thought about the three, will drive instead. His pass knocked away. Kaufman dives after it, but Hendricks gets to it. Hannah, three ball in the corner, no good. Rebound Cook, and he's pushed and fouled by Livingston.
I mean, Cook is just all over the place. In among every single loose ball. He's in almost every single rebound. He's just all over the place wherever the basketball is.
Carter Harris picks up his third foul. Team's second here in the quarter. Huddleston going to sit down. Ford will come in replacing him. Barnes to throw in to Hendricks on the wing. Hannah now to Barnes. Quickly down low, Hancock. Hancock back out to Hannah. Hannah right side to Hendricks. Steps inside the three-point line. 17-foot shot, no good. Hendricks gets his own rebound. Jumper in the lane, banking, no good. Knocked out of bounds as the official underneath looks for help, and it'll go to Livingston.
And Hendricks just a little frustrated now inside. Hasn't been able to hit a shot in a little while. He's going to get a little bit of a breather here. Trying to find his offense a little bit.
Yeah, Hendricks will sit down. Coming in to replace him will be Chase Young. As Coach Joey Agee looking for his fourth win of the season against 5 losses. They're 3-5 coming in. Harris fakes. Harris drives. Jumper banking, no good. Burchett taps the rebound, but taps it out of bounds as the official outside is going to say DeKalb County touched it. No argument from underneath the official there, and it'll be Livingston to throw in on the end line. Harris to play the ball in. Goes inbounds to Ray in the corner. Ray dribbles out of there, finds Kaufman in the lane. Kaufman dribbling around the defense, finds Harris. His right side three's no good. Rebound Hannah. Quick move to get free. Hannah whips a pass. Harris knocks it away. Ooh. Harris will save it to Burchett. Then Burchett has it knocked free, but Ray will get to it. Then Barnes reaching in, trying to take it away, will pick up the foul.
It's a really good job by Harris, able to save it back in bounds and keep it alive for Livingston Academy.
Elliott Barnes picks up his second foul. Emiliano Cardenas going to come in replacing Josh Burchett. Ray to throw in for Livingston to Kaufman. 2:20 to play in the third quarter. 35-19 here in the third. DeKalb County in front. Kaufman will drive. Kaufman will drop it off to Cardenas, and he walked with the basketball. Thought he was going to get away with it as the whistle was a little bit late.
Yeah, tried to, like you said, tried to get away with it just a little bit, but he did shuffle the feet as he came to a stop and tried to hand it off and dragged his foot in the process.
Young in the front court. Goes right side to Hannah. Hannah holding the basketball there. Now to Cook. Cook picks up the dribble, finds Hancock inside. His jumper in the lane, rolling good. Porter Hancock, he's the second Tiger to go into double figures with 10 points. Ford in the front court. Ford double teamed on the side, up top to Ray. Thought about the NBA three, doesn't take it. Ray dribbling to the right wing, now to Kaufman. Kaufman, left-handed pass goes to Harris. Harris in the paint, spins to the baseline. Harris, fall away jumper, good. Carter Harris. Tough move over Porter Hancock.
Yeah, really nice spin move. Just a little shimmy with the shoulders and gets just enough separation to be able to knock it down on the fadeaway.
37-21, back to 16. Barnes will drive, has it knocked away by Ray. Ball is loose and stolen by Cardenas. Quick hands by Hayden Ray. Ford in the front court for Livingston. Ford now to Ray on the left side. Ray will take the three. That one's banking, no good. Long rebound to Hancock. Lead pass thrown out, tried to hit Hannah, but it's knocked away by Ray and taken away by Ford. That's good hustle by Hayden Ray. Just not giving up on that run out by Hannah. Kaufman in the front court. Left side to Ray. Under a minute to play in the quarter. Ray will drive in the paint. Ray scoop layup, banking no good. Rebound coming out there on the run is going to be Young. Young going to be tripped up a little bit as he goes, and the jumper's no good. Cardenas with the rebound. The officials let him play, called it incidental. Harris, left side Ray. Ray now with 35 seconds. Ray in the corner, Harris. Harris thought about the three, doesn't take it, backs it back out to Ray. Ray now will take the three. Duke will block it. Rebound Barnes, and they may want the last shot of the quarter. Barnes in the front court to Cook. Cook up top now to Hancock. 18-foot jumper is good. Porter Hancock. Hancock has 12, 10 seconds to play in the quarter. 39-21. DeKalb County in front. Harris with 6 seconds. Harris right side three ball. That one's no good. Cardenas had the rebound go off his hands. They'll dive on the floor, and the quarter will end right there. So after three, it's DeKalb County 39, Livingston Academy 21. You're watching high school basketball presented by Overton County Farm Bureau on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Are you looking for the best dining experience in the Upper Cumberland? Visit Fire and Vine in Cookeville's historic West Side. Fire and Vine offers great service and a unique menu, including mouth-watering deep dish pizza, delectable beef, chicken, fish, and more. Take in stunning views from the rooftop while enjoying your meal. Come and experience the charm and flavor of Fire and Vine, your new favorite spot for a memorable dining experience. Fire and Vine is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Finding that missing shin guard, remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human
Visit
sense.
swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future, it's what we do.
Wildcats with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Livingston gets Jacob Copeland in to play the ball in for Livingston to Kaufman. Kaufman now to Ford. Ford on the baseline. Backs it back out to Kaufman. Kaufman now to Harris. Harris gets inside. His jumper in the lane's no good. Rebound pulled away by Hancock. Hancock into the front court now for DeKalb County. Hancock working on the right side, right in front of Coach Joey Agee. Young now in the paint. Ball knocked away, but a reach going to be called on Livingston.
And it's Cook again in among the trees on the other side, able to play a factor defensively. He's been in on almost every single positive play for this DeKalb County team so far.
Foul goes on Ryder Kaufman. He picks up his first. Inbounds goes to Cook. Young on the left wing. Young down low to Cook. Double team, no look pass to a new player in there. That's number 4. That is Carson Davis. Welcome to the game, Carson. He knocks down the 3.
Yeah, great feed from Cook. A no-look pass right out to him, and a good pass as well. Puts it in the pocket, and he's able to knock it down.
Harris on the right side. Up top now to Ford. Ford now to Copeland. Copeland will drive. Back in the corner now to Ford. His 3 in the air to answer is good. John Ford knocks down the Twin Lakes Tractor 3 for his first points of the night.
Yeah, big one for Livingston. Get the answer and try to get it rolling a little bit.
Ford almost knocks it away from Hancock, almost knocked it out of bounds. Cook inside, spins underneath, left-hand jumper, no good. Cook got his own rebound. He'll kick it out to Young, spotted for 3. He's got it. 3 trips, 3 threes for these two teams.
Starting to turn out like the fourth quarter was yesterday.
That one knocked away for DeKalb County. Davis will knock it free. Davis gets it back, but hustling back to block him is Ryder Kaufman. But Kaufman's out of bounds with the basketball hitting him out of bounds, and it'll go to DeKalb County.
Yeah, good job by Kaufman. Able to get back and able to get the block. And again, this Livingston team continuing to play hard, and you love to see it.
Davis stepping out to throw in for the Tigers. Davis plays it inbounds. Number 1 in there, that's Anthony Moore checking in for DeKalb County. Young up top. Young goes left side. Number 0, that's Hayden Quarles. So Coach Agee playing a lot of people here in this fourth quarter. The jumper by Moore is no good. Ford with the rebound. Ford now goes left side to Copeland. Copeland back to Ford. Ford on the wing, Harris. Harris will drive, steps through, shot blocked out of bounds by Cook. Touch last by DeKalb County. Cook still out there, and Cook's an impact.
It's so good. And it's Cook coming in. And again, another one of those newer players for this DeKalb County squad this year. He's been good on both sides.
Yeah, Cook only a sophomore for the Tigers. Got a big-time block there. Kaufman on the right side. Dribbling top of the key, high post Barnes. Barnes steps inside. Cook won't let him get a look at the rim. Now to Harris. Harris has it knocked away, got it back. Harris now to Barnes. Barnes doesn't give the handoff. He'll dribble to the free throw line. Ball knocked free. Now finds Kaufman on the baseline. He'll drive. Cook will block him, but this time they'll call the foul on Drew Cook, picking up his second, team's first in the quarter. But this will put Ryder Kaufman on the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line for 2 shots.
Yeah, and a great drive there by Kaufman. Jumps up in the air and hangs for just about a half second longer just so he can get that contact and be put at the line.
Kaufman looking for his first point. The left-hander can't connect on the first free throw, but he'll have a second opportunity. Ryder stepping back up there. Puts this one on the way. That one's no good. Cook with the rebound for DeKalb County. Cook now to Quarles. Quarles to Young in the front court. Young dribbling there against Kaufman. Goes to Cook on the right wing. Cook back to Young. Young works his way in the paint. Little scoop layup with the left hand, no good. Rebound batted and controlled by Harris. Harris leading the break for Livingston. Goes left side to Copeland. Copeland somehow got that pass to Kaufman. Now to Ford. Ford up top. Copeland thought about the deep 3. Doesn't take it. Copeland with the left-hand dribble. Cut off inside. Now in the corner, Kaufman. Kaufman to Ford at the high post. Ford defended closely by Young. Backs it back out to Kaufman. They'll go to Barnes now. Cutting high post. Spins back in the lane. Barnes to the rim. Jumper no good. Harris with the rebound. Back up and is no good. Rebound Cook. Cook now to Moore. Livingston had some shots at it, just couldn't connect. Young's deep 3 is good. That's Chase Young knocking down his second 3 of the quarter.
And this DeKalb County team, everybody can score out there on the floor right now and able to knock him down from outside.
Kaufman looking to drive. Scoop layup no good on the finger roll. Rebound pulled away by Moore. Moore leading the break. Pulls up in the paint. Ball knocked away by Kaufman. Taken away by Copeland. Copeland now in the front court to Harris. Harris at the elbow on the baseline. Barnes. Barnes will drive on Cook. Gets inside. And Cook will foul him from behind. And it'll be Baylor Barnes going to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line.
Yeah, that was pretty darn physical there, and I think the foul even happened before the block attempt, but they let it go for a little bit. Nice job by Barnes, though, able to absorb the contact, and we'll see if he's able to make him pay at the line.
Drew Cook picks up his third with 4:16 to play in the game. Free throw by Barnes is good. Baylor has his second point of the night. Both those, of course, from the free throw line, as number 3, Keith Hanna will check back in. Young will sit down. Cook will sit down. David Wheeler will come back in for DeKalb County. Barnes shooting the second free throw. Puts this one on the way. Knocks them both down there at the line. Livingston's going to get number 14, Xander Griffin, into the ball game for the first time as he'll replace Baylor Barnes. Davis brings it front court. Pass knocked away by Copeland and out of bounds. It'll stay with DeKalb County. Stepping out to throw in is Carson Davis. Goes inbounds to Wheeler. Wheeler between the circles. Left side now to Quarles on the baseline. That one knocked away from Hanna and out of bounds. It'll stay with DeKalb County as the Wildcats defense touches it last. Davis to throw in. Can't find anyone. Finally has to go all the way cross court to Moore. Moore, high post they go to Hanna. Halfway through this fourth quarter, DeKalb County leading 48-26 here in Smithville. Quarles up top. Quarles picks up the dribble, swings it now to Davis. Davis in the corner to Wheeler. His three in the air is good. David Wheeler.
Everybody's shooting threes for this DeKalb County team.
They've got 4 field goals in the quarter. All of them are 3-point field goals for the Tigers. Harris will drive. Shot blocked away from behind by Hanna. That one is clean, the officials say, and the basketball will stay with Livingston Academy. Cardenas coming back for Livingston. He'll replace Carter Harris. Jacob Copeland to throw in for the Wildcats on the baseline. Copeland plays it in. Ball knocked away. Taken away by Quarles. Quarles quickly in the front court all the way to the rim. Layup good, and he is fouled. Hayden Quarles has a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play as the foul on Livingston coming with 3:23 to play in the fourth.
This DeKalb County team, some of these younger guys getting some more playing time, and they're taking advantage here in this one. They're making some nice shots on the outside. Nice drive that time. Just can't quite complete the three-point play.
Xander Griffin picks up his first foul of the night. Number 22, Silas Bilbrey in there for Livingston now. Copeland with it. No, that's Kaufman with it. Kaufman picks up the dribble, goes to Griffin. His shot blocked away. Blocked by Quarles, but blocked out of bounds by Quarles. It'll stay with Livingston Academy.
My goodness, everybody's getting in on the block party.
It's just turned a little wild here in the fourth quarter, hasn't it? Inbounds goes to Griffin. Griffin now to Kaufman. Kaufman to Bilbrey at the half-court circle around the screen. Goes to Griffin. Griffin gets inside. He'll kick it out to Copeland. Copeland had a look at a three for a second but didn't take it. Griffin now in the paint. Goes outside to Kaufman. Kaufman into the paint. His floater with the left hand's no good, but he'll draw a foul and go to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line for 2 shots.
Now, a really nice drive that time. Gets past his defender, just kind of floats in the air and takes the contact.
Foul will go on Carson Davis. He'll pick up his first, team's third. Kaufman back at the line. The free throw is no good. Ryder now 0 of 3 from the free throw line. Still looking for his first point of the night. As DeKalb County gets number 15. That is Levi Cripps into the ballgame for the first time. Second free throw by Kaufman. That one rims no good. Cardenas with the offensive rebound back up, no good. Cardenas tries again, has his shot blocked away and taken away by DeKalb County. Moore coming out there on the run. Moore in the front court. Moore has it knocked free. Ball is loose and out of bounds. Touched last by Moore. It'll go to Livingston Academy.
I think he thought the official was going to help him out a little bit and kind of kick it to him on the way there.
Other new player in there for DeKalb County is number 2, Austin Parker, checking in for the first time. Bilbrey on the right side. Down low, Cardenas posting up. Cardenas back out to Bilbrey. Bilbrey now to Kaufman. Kaufman back to Cardenas. Cardenas turns in the lane. His jumper in front's good. Emiliano Cardenas with his first 2. The front court with it, DeKalb County. Parker. Parker will skip it now to Davis. Davis threw it a little behind Moore, but able to make the catch. Out top, the 3 ball is no good. by Parker, and Cardenas with the rebound. Then a travel going to be called on Cardenas. Turnover by Livingston will give it right back to DeKalb County. Tigers will play it on the inline with Hayden Quarles stepping out to throw in. Now they change it now with Carson Davis throwing in. He finds wide open at the rim. Anthony Moore laying it up for his first two of the night. Kaufman in the front court for Livingston. Kaufman now to Copeland. His three in the air is no good. Rebound batted around, getting control of its Quarles. Then what have we got? A timeout called by DeKalb County just to make some subs. I don't think they're going to actually take the timeout.
Yeah, that's what Coach Agee was just kind of saying. We'll take the timeout if you want it, and mainly just to get the subs in. So good show of sportsmanship there by Coach Agee, who's already been going pretty deep into his bench already, getting some of those younger guys in, and now getting everybody some playing time for this DeKalb County team.
Yeah, number 24, Avery Gordon will check in. Number 14, Keegan Taylor in there, and that's everybody that's dressed that I have on the roster that I have that's played now. There's a jumper in the lane by Carson Davis, which is good. Davis scores his 5th point for the Tigers. Kaufman in the front court to Bilbrey. Bilbrey backs it back out to Griffin. Griffin now to Kaufman around the Griffin screen. They'll swing it to Copeland. Copeland deep three ball in there is no good. Rebound pulled away by Gordon for DeKalb County. Gordon across the timelines. We approach a minute to play in the game. Gordon whips a pass to Davis on the right side. Up top now to Parker. Back to Gordon. His three's no good. Another chance for DeKalb County. Davis on the right wing. Inside a minute to play now in the game. So DeKalb County is going to go to 4-5. Livingston's going to go to 0-4 on the season. They tried to play that one off Griffin. They missed him, but DeKalb County kept possession. Now it's an over and back for DeKalb County.
Yeah, and this DeKalb County team going to be a good win for them to get back into the win column. Had a few losses in a row and get some good confidence going into their next ball game as well. And for Livingston Academy, just keep on building on some nice things that you have done so far through these first few games of the year.
Kaufman with it in the front court. Ball knocked away and stolen away by Parker. Ball knocked free again, and a foul going to be called on Livingston. Foul on the Wildcats with 37 seconds to play in the game. It'll go on Xander Griffin, picking up his second. Team's third in the quarter, so they've still got one to give before DeKalb County's in the bonus. Parker in the corner now to Taylor. Skip pass back up top to Cripps. Taylor now with 27 seconds. They'll skip it now to Davis. Davis on the baseline. Cripps back to Davis. Now to Parker. Left side Gordon. Gordon backs it back out. Parker had an open look, didn't take it. Now Davis will. His three's no good. Rebound Kaufman as we move under 10 seconds to play. Kaufman on the baseline now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey double team, ball taken away, stolen by Davis. He's just going to hold it there and let the clock run out, and DeKalb County's going to get the win. Tigers win it 57-28 over Livingston Academy. We'll come back, we'll check the scoring in this one in just a moment.
At the Quality Family, we believe care isn't just a service, it's a promise.
Whether you're bouncing back from surgery, navigating a serious illness, or need essential equipment to stay independent,
we provide skilled home health, compassionate hospice, and reliable DME services right where you need them most. At home.
Covering communities in Kentucky and Tennessee, we're in your corner.
The Quality Family. Trusted care right where life happens.
Watson Chevrolet is proud to present the area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Watson Chevy's staff of experts are ready to get you into your next vehicle with unmatched service and knowledge. Stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway and get your vehicle serviced by their highly trained professionals. Right now, you can save money on oil changes, regular maintenance, and battery installation. And remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye. Watson Chevy is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the UCR Media Network.
You're watching high school basketball presented by Overton County Farm Bureau on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network as we come back to DeKalb County High School for one final time. The Tigers get the win over Livingston, 57-28. That second half, just the experience kind of shown through. Jacob, and I think that just helped them pull away. There's a whole lot more playing time on the floor for these DeKalb County Tigers.
I think that was the biggest thing, was that playing time and the experience in the second half. And because you even saw where Livingston was starting to make a little bit of a run in that second quarter, late in that second quarter, and then even early on in the third. But then DeKalb County kind of went back to what they were doing in the first quarter, knocking down some shots, and they were able to hit a lot of them in that third quarter to extend the lead. And then Coach Agee was able to go to his bench and get some of his young players out there as well. A big win for DeKalb County. And for Livingston Academy, there's going to be a lot of games like these this year. That's just what's going to happen when you've got that many young players on the floor. There's going to be some growing pains. It's not the biggest team in the world, but they've got some really nice pieces. And obviously we saw that yesterday with Ray able to knock down a lot of shots from outside. Birch has been really good as well. And so you're starting to see some of these guys for Livingston Academy step up, make some shots. Going to have to find some things defensively and make some strides there to make some of these games a little bit closer. That'll be the main thing next coming up for this Livingston Academy team. Can you start to hold some of these teams to 40 points, 45 points, and give yourselves a chance for a win?
Yeah, that's true. DeKalb County wins this one 57-28. Let's check the final scoring for the Tigers. Again, just going to go down the line here for DeKalb County because they had, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different players scored for the Tigers in this game. Anthony Moore ends the night with 2 points. 2 points for Keith Hanna. 5 points for Carson Davis. He made a 3-point field goal tonight. 13 points for Elliott Barnes to lead all scorers. He made a 3-pointer on the night. 3 points for John Hendricks on a 3-point field goal. 2 points for Drew Cook. He was 0 of 1 from the free throw line. 4 points for Logan Duke. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Porter Hancock in double figures for DeKalb County with 12 points. 6 points for Chase Young on 2 3-point field goals. 3 points for David Wheeler on a 3-pointer, and 2 points for Hayden Quarles. Quarles went 0 for 1 from the free throw line to give them their total of 57. DeKalb County shot only 3 free throws tonight. They made 2 of 3 from the free throw line, and they made 7 3-point field goals for the Tigers. For Livingston now, Carter Harris ends the night with 8 points to tie Hayden Ray to lead Livingston in scoring. So Harris with 8, he was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 3 points for Baylor Barnes on 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 3 points for John Ford on a 3-point field goal. 2 points on the night for Reese Huddleston on 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 scored by Sam Birch. Ryder Kaufman went 0 of 4 from the free throw line. 8 points scored tonight by Hayden Ray. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line, made 1 3-point field goal. 2 points on the night for Emiliano Cardenas to give Livingston their total of 28. Livingston got to the free throw line 14 times. They made 8 of 14. They convert on 2 3-point field goals. Livingston goes to 0-4 with the loss. DeKalb County goes to 4-5 with the win. And the Tigers get the win 57-28 over Livingston. Time now for our Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game. Jacob, who you going with?
That's a tremendous question. There's a lot of guys that you really could go with in this one. I really liked how Cook played in this one, but I'm going to have to go with Elliott Barnes. He was really able to get the offense going. But again, really impressed with Cook. Barnes, though, able to knock down a lot of shots in the first half, continued on in the second half, and just didn't seem like anybody was able to slow him down offensively. Did some really nice things for this Tigers squad, so I like Elliott Barnes as your Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game.
I agree with you. He kind of got them going. He got them started when it was early, and he just kind of got that lead, and they just held on to it throughout the rest of the night. Girls game saw Livingston win that one 60-49. DeKalb County wins the boys game to get the split with the Livingston Academy teams as the boys win 57-28. That's going to wrap it up here in Smithville. Thank you to our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. We're always grateful to them. And for Jacob Benson, this is Craig Cantrell saying good night from DeKalb County High School.